I'm Christian Creed with Creed & Creed. We're proud to support Ouachita Parish High School because, like football, fighting for the win takes commitment, courage, and teamwork.
And that's what we build in our lines, both on the field and off. These young men work hard, they lead with heart, and they represent our community with pride.
At Creed & Creed, we fight for our clients the same way these athletes do every Friday night.
Thank you guys for supporting our Lions.
Remember, Creed & Creed is all you need. Go Lions!
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see them in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
Hi, I'm Chris Lewis, the proud owner of Coney Island Connection. For nearly 20 years now, we've served the Oklamis with our fast, friendly service and our famous chili cheeseburgers and our famous chili cheese dogs. Well, the chili is homemade. I'm asking you to stop by today and give us a try. We also serve hot tamales, roast beef po' boy, fried pickles, and much more. We even serve funnel cake fries here at Coney Island Connection on the corner of North 7th and Arkansas Road.
David's Mobile Detail and Wash makes it so convenient, they come to you. Cars, RVs, boats, motorcycles, airplanes, homes, buildings, and more. For all your mobile detail and wash needs, call David's Mobile Detail and Wash 547-3233.
Imagine having a beautiful smile that carries you through all stages of life, and that beautiful smile begins at Caples & Robinson Orthodontics. To further enhance our patient experience and care, Dr. Caples and Dr. Robinson welcomed Dr. Cammie Laird as a new member of the Caples & Robinson practice. And with over 56 years of combined practice, we are the most experienced orthodontic group in Northeast Louisiana. We use the latest advancements in orthodontic technology, including the Damon Ultima system for braces, and Spark aligners that are customized to fit your life, not the other way around. Our doctors and staff will make sure you have the best experience possible on your journey to a straighter smile. That includes faster and more comfortable treatment that will give you a smile you'll be proud to wear. Ready to get started? Contact Caples & Robinson Orthodontics today at 318-325-9655 and take the first step towards a confident smile.
And we are live in Ruston, Louisiana, on the campus of Ruston High School at L.J. Hoss Garrett Stadium. It is week number 6 of the LHSAA high school football season. Mike Downhour here, and I am looking at a helicopter at the 50-yard line. Literally, the thing just landed in front of us, and it appears to be bringing the game ball. Let me bring on both two-way starter from Ouachita High School. That's Mr. Des Lighton. He was the All-American at McNeese, played Canadian football. Have you ever seen a chopper land on the field for a high school football game? Des.
Not a high school football game. I see flyovers. You know, McNeese, they parachute into the stadium every game. But high school football, for them to bring in the Medivac, it looked like Hafford.
I give them props on that.
Kudos to that.
Clearly, you can hear it in the background, but that helicopter landed right on that Bearcat on the 50-yard line.
But who did they bring in, though?
I thought it was game ball.
Oh, they dropped the game ball?
That's what I think it was.
Yep. Okay.
It was game ball? All right. That's Ricky Robertson over here, our statistician and general producer and incredible food provider. I mean, Johnny's Pizza for tonight. Thank you for taking care of that, Rick.
Shout out, brother. Did you get the meat lovers, though?
Yes, sir.
You the man, brother. Not no party piece today. Tell them, look, instead of 4 party pieces, we'll take 2 specialty pieces.
Yeah, and that's what he got. It was good. Anyway, let's also bring in, let's see if Coach Jake is around.
He probably can't hear you.
He probably cannot because it is quite loud. Now the helicopter's gone. But, folks, let's talk about this real quick. You know, this is the beginning of District 2-5A play. Ruston Bearcats come in 4-1. Ouachita Lions come in 5-0. Ruston is ranked number 3 in the state, but Ouachita is down at number 11. Is that a lack of respect for Ouachita, or is that just, you know, people's overall opinion based on years past?
I think it's years past.
Me
I
too.
think it's our opponents. They don't necessarily know who our opponents are.
Well, Franklin Parish was what, number 2 or 3 in 4A
Is it?
just last week.
So would you say it though? 4A.
Yeah.
You know, I think, and also just on our past history, they're not giving us the benefit of the doubt. I think if you're flipping it and we're Ruston with the same opponents and the same record, we rank higher. But you got to earn respect is earned, not given, and here's the opportunity tonight for us to earn that respect.
Absolutely. So how did Ruston add a little fuel to the fire? Well, it's Ruston's homecoming tonight. Ruston's homecoming, and now I see him there. Let's bring in one. Let me just say, I believe his most legendary game, and Coach Dr. Bob Weber is going to agree with me on this, was this man, Bryant Jacobs, at this field, Ruston Bearcat Stadium, 1997. We were doing the game, and this man could not be tackled, led those Lions to victory. Welcome, Coach Jacobs, on that sideline.
Thank you. I appreciate the welcome. I'd just like to say thanks for being a part of the broadcast.
All the
Great to
time.
have
You have definitely earned that. Now, when's the last time you saw a helicopter land at 50-yard line?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
See, me too. That's what we were just talking
And
about.
if I had to give an accurate answer, I'd say, 2 minutes ago?
Yeah, me too.
All right, well, let's talk about these Bearcats and these Lions. The Lions have lost 10 straight to these Bearcats. And I went back and I did all the research and I had it all written down and I left it on my desk, man. But it has been since 2010 since the Ouachita Lions were 5-0. They have not been 6-0 since Des Lighton's junior year in 2005. And there you are, right next to me. You remember that year?
So you tell me it's been 20 years ago?
20 years, yes, sir.
First of all, I haven't really thought about the math of me being out of high school for 20 years. It's just
I'm trying to make you feel old like the rest of
well,
us.
congratulations.
Yes,
You did. Well, man, that's incredible, man. And I have to say, looking at this team versus that team, this is the first time I remember us having as many athletes probably since then.
Well, this team, both teams, are full of athletes. Ruston ran the gauntlet. Man, they started at, Acadiana, and they played down in Lafayette. They played 3 Texas teams, Midland, Lee, and I think the other one may have been Longview, but they did lose last week to Stevensville, which is an incredible team. But they are 4-1 coming in. They had some injuries last week, and are they healed up for this week? I don't know. We're going to find out tonight. One of those was the big number 6, the big tight end, 6'8". Is his size, and he is 6'8", 242, and he warmed up tonight. So whether he will play or not is yet to be seen, but he's dressed and warmed.
I saw him out there catching one-handed balls.
One-handed too.
Pointed out to me. He looked kind of spry. He looked pretty limber out there, didn't he?
Look real limber. And, in this day and age of fake news, man, you don't know if they deliver fake news or it's some legitimacy to him actually being injured. But, he was out there today.
Fake news, people.
The Lions definitely want whatever it is, no excuses. Lions want to come in head-to-head and knock off these Bearcats. It's not been since 10 years ago. And that one year, I forget the year, but you lost in the district game, and they knocked us out of the playoffs in the second round. That year, we had a young man named Chunky Lewis, who is right there on the sideline, and he broke his collarbone in that game, and he was such a key player for the Lions back then. We were wondering that even if the Lions could come back and beat the Bearcats, how are you going to play without Chunky Lewis?
No doubt. And and if you could recall the game, they beat us pretty handedly in the regular season game, and they barely escaped us.
That's right.
In that playoff game.
Well, let's go back to last year. Lost by 1 point because the extra point kick was blocked.
Yeah.
So the Lions lose by 1 point. Let's go back 3 years ago. Lions lose by 1 point in double overtime. Now the Lions went on to beat West Monroe by 1 point in double overtime the very next week. And guess who the Lions play next week?
West Monroe.
West Monroe there. So Lions will be on the road next week to West Monroe. So many of these games have been close. 1 point, 2 point, 3 point.
And that game that we, lost them in double overtime, we had, Coach Garvin was the head coach at that time. Now he's coaching on the opposite sideline. We went on to beat West Monroe that year. And we made a mistake where, and Garvin admitted to this, where he ran a fake 2-point conversion.
They called the timeout.
Yeah.
And when they adjusted, he didn't call a different play.
Yeah. And instead of just leaving his offense on the field. So
Yeah.
the next got put in the same situation next week versus West Monroe.
That's right.
And we just left our offense on.
That's right.
Hey, so we got the opportunity to beat both of them dudes back to back starting tonight.
Okay, why do y'all think that Ouachita and Ruston always play each other so closely? Because before that time, let's go back to 1989. 1989, if you go into the field house at Ouachita, you're going to see a state championship trophy because the Lions won it all that year. They lost one game that year. Ruston Bearcats. 1990, the Ruston Bearcats go to the Dome. They win it all, and they lost one game that year. Ouachita Lions. Back and forth, back and forth. This is how the Lions and the Bearcats have been for the last 30, 40 years. I mean, it's a rivalry. Ouachita owned it for a while, but the last 10 years, it's all Ruston.
Well, Jacob, you can speak more to that. That was before my time. You know, last time I beat Ruston was in junior high.
He's saying you're old because you played last century. That's what he's saying.
Nah, he beat Ruston. Last time I beat him was in junior high.
That's true.
No, remember we played them your junior year, and we beat the snake out of them.
2005. That's the last time.
It was early in the season.
That's right. I remember that.
Yeah, we oh, man, it was crazy. We put a whole bunch of points up.
All right, well, I want to go back to what Dr. Weber was saying and what I was talking about. That year you ran, you would not be tackled. You kept fighting and breaking and breaking. I mean, talk to us about. I know it was a while ago, but 1997 wasn't that far away.
Well, let me tell you.
What was in your brain, if you can recall it?
I'm gonna tell you what was exactly in my brain. We had a new coaching staff. Pat Collins had just came in, and the previous year we had a defensive coordinator by the name of Brad Morrows.
Yep.
Who ended up becoming the defensive coordinator at Ruston my senior year, and you know, back in the day, the coaches always found a way to motivate you. So they had sent this big billboard. Supposedly, Ruston coaches sent this big billboard over to the school stating that there's no way a 5'3" running back was going to do this and do all this stuff. And you know, and they said Coach Brad Morrows had said that. And so I went into it like, not Coach Morrows, not my guy, saying this about me. And I just had, you know, a chip on my shoulder, and I just like, man, I got to show him. I'm going to pound his defense. And
I had never seen a running back play like that. That one year, that one game, you were unbelievable, and yet here we are today, and we need another running back to do that, and his name is Dade, number 3.
He might be
5'3". Exactly.
I need somebody to call him 5'3" and make him mad too. Come on.
But you know, that's kind of what happened against Franklin Parish. It was some stated, and he was so upset that he went into that Franklin Parish game basically saying that I know exactly what it was. Supposedly, Coach Tolbert had said, who was the former running back coach at Ouachita the previous year, had said that the running backs at Franklin Parish were way better than MJ.
Ooh.
MJ put 199 on him last week.
Let me go make a burner account and just start talking about MJ. You know what I'm saying?
MJ, here's what they said about your mom.
Hey, Mike.
Okay, sorry about that.
Hey, but you know what? Come to find out when you become an adult, the Ouachita coaches was all behind that.
Yeah,
you know,
of course.
Coach Morrows didn't say a word.
So it really was. All right. I like it sounds genius to me.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good stuff. Hey,
Tyne used to do the same thing to me during track team.
Man, you know how to work
during track season. He said, you know what that West Monroe thrower said about you? I can't even say on air what he said. He got first place at the track meet.
There you go. It does work.
Stock put.
Motivation.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're going to take a 1-minute break and then come back to Jared Floyd with the digital weather desk, and we will find out what the weather exactly is going to be tonight. But I'll give you the preview. It's incredible. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're tuned in to the Ouachita Lions Sports Network, powered by Creed and Creed.
Built to last and backed by integrity, Allied Roofing is your trusted veteran-owned roofing company in Monroe. Quality service and professional installation make them your best choice for roofing solutions. Allied Roofing is ready to provide you with dependable, quick, and customized roofing services that suit your needs 24/7. Visit them online at alliedroofingco.com or call 257-6107. Allied Roofing, proud supporters of Ouachita football.
Find fresh flavors with Ginger's Kitchen. Ginger's Kitchen is your go-to source for homemade dry rubs, seasoning mixes, and mouth-watering canned goods. Our seasonings and mixes are made with homegrown ingredients, perfect for grilling brisket, enhancing your burgers, or adding a special touch to any meal. You can find our full list of offerings by visiting our website at gingerskitchen.store or emailing us at gingerskitchen@yahoo.com. Ginger's Kitchen, down-home products infused with homegrown ingredients, made fresh from our kitchen to yours.
Weather not a factor for this one tonight. Kickoff temperature right at 70 degrees there at Garrett Stadium. Should be a beautiful night for football across the entire region. virtually cloudless sky and winds likely becoming calm as the night progresses, probably falling into the 60s temperature-wise as the game moves on. Of course, you can find the latest forecast at digitalweatherdesk.com. Guys, enjoy the game.
Thank you, Jared. Indeed, go Lions. We are at the campus of Ruston High School in the Allied Roofing broadcast booth. It is homecoming for these Ruston Bearcats. Homecoming, as they have chosen these Ouachita Lions to play for homecoming. And, you know, it may have just been the way the schedule worked out, may have just been any of that. But the Lions, Des, have felt disrespected over that.
And you know what's funny? I made a video last week that kind of went viral where I said Franklin Parish felt disrespected because we played them last year for homecoming. I said, well, now it's your opportunity to do something about it.
Well, you know what?
And I zoomed in on the scoreboard after the game.
There you go.
Well, look, we feel disrespect. They scheduled for homecoming.
That's
right.
right.
Now, it's our opportunity to do something about it. And hopefully after the game, I can zoom in on the scoreboard and show the opposite.
I would like to see that. I hope your post-game reel is very good.
I got it set up, baby.
All right, we're going to take care of our keys to the game here. And keys to the game are brought to you by Paul Evans Bail Bonds. And we do want to remind you that he is a graduate of Ouachita Parish High School and has been helping families for years during some of their toughest times. If you get in a bind, call Paul, 318-267-7740. Remember, Paul Evans. Keys to the game for the Ouachita Lions to win tonight. We started with Coach last week. We're going to start with you tonight, Des. For the Lions to beat the Bearcats at their homecoming game tonight and the first game of District 2 5A play, what do they need to do?
We say this every week, but tonight I say it again. It's going to come down to the trenches. They're going to try to bully us, and we're going to try to bully them in the trenches. Our run game is what makes everything tick for us. Can we win that? Offensively, pre-snap penalties. We can't afford any pre-snap penalties. We need to stay on schedule. On defense, key's going to be establishing a good perimeter. They love to run the toss and the dive. If they can do that, their offense home.
Isn't that what Sterlington did?
Yes.
Okay.
Similar,
so similar, yes. But the Lions, it took till third quarter for them to adjust, and having that experience might help them in the first quarter of this game.
And this team is well coached. I'm sure they'll throw in whatever they saw Sterlington that was doing some unbalanced work. But can we set an edge? Can we win first and second down on defense and put them in obvious passing situations? If we can do that, we got a good shot of winning.
I'm nervous about the passing situation, though. You got a 6'8", 242 tight end that can probably pick whatever school. He's the number one tight end in the nation.
Yeah.
He can go wherever he wants to go with offers to no telling where. But that is when they throw that, you got probably Wydell Clark going to be covering him, who's a foot shorter. I mean, both of them are basketball players. This is going to be cool. This is going to be an interesting night.
Got to heat them up.
For the Ouachita Lions to win this game tonight, Coach Jacobs, what do they need to do?
Simple. Establish the run and get their offense off the field on third down.
That sounds like exactly what happened at Franklin Parish last week. They established that run, and it wasn't just Dade. Connor ran lights out as well from the quarterback position. So that's one of those that we'll be watching tonight, too. And, of course, you've got Seneca Babel, you've got Kevon Whitlock, you've got Wydell Clark, you've got Cam at the halfback spot, the tight end. So, there's all kind of targets should Connor throw it or need to throw it. But you're right. I think the key tonight is the running game. I always go back to special teams as well because the special teams, if you look at how the Lions lost last year, it was a blocked extra point. If you look at how they lost 2 years ago, they went for two in the second overtime and did not convert. Lost by 1 point. They could have kicked it and tied it, gone to third overtime, but they didn't. They went to that second one and they lost it. So to me, special teams is critical.
It's so key, and I forgot to mention that when I was talking to Trey. I say, look, we're going to need at least one great punt out of you.
Yes.
Where you're going to pin them deep and give our defense the opportunity to get the ball to our offense in great field position. So very good point, Mike.
Absolutely. So, all right, we're going to do your starting lineups here in just a moment. Let's see if there was anything else. We do want to say thank you to Martinez Chiropractic, Chris Lewis Coney Island Connection, Allied Roofing, CFM Enterprise, and Diamond Gun and Outdoor. You hear the Ouachita Lions coming onto the field right now. Des and I and Ricky are up in the visitor stands. Yes, they will let us at the press box, but we got a lot of equipment now with these cameras, and we kind of like hanging out with the fans in the stands.
It's crazy how that happened, right? We used to complain when we had to get in the stands. Like, man, that press box is terrible. Now we choosing to be here.
By choice.
It feels good to be, tapped in with the people.
It does. So let's go look at these starting lineups before the captains come out for tonight's game. By the way, those captains for Ouachita are number, I don't know if that's Kevon or Dylan Dylan Johnson.
That's
but
Dylan Johnson.
That's Dylan. And okay, number 77 is also out there, and that is, of course, the center, A.J. Washington. You'll see him on defense, too, and we'll see if any other captains join him. At your offensive starters, and that noise you're about to hear, the Ruston Bearcats coming out on the field as well. At quarterback is number 1, Montrell Connor Jr., 5'9", 190. He is a senior. At running back is number 3, M.J. Dade, 5'5", 161. He's a senior. At wide receiver is number 8, Seneca Battle, 6'2", 183, junior. Your other wide receiver is Kevon Whitlock, number 2, 5'1", 166, senior. In the slot, number 4, Whitell Clark Jr., 5'9", 145, senior. At tight end is Cam Brooks, number 9, 5'10", 185, senior. At left tackle is number 71, Julian Treadway, 6 foot, 290, senior. Your left guard is C.J. Williams, number 59. He's 6 foot, 270, senior. Your center is number 7, A.J. Washington, 6'1", 330, senior. At right guard is number 66, Marcus Jacobs, 5'10", 288, senior. Your right tackle is Jordan Pleasant, number 75, 5'10", 210. He's a junior. And then your other running back out there will be number 25 tonight, Antoine Sharpley, 5'6", 145. He also is a junior. Defensively for your Ouachita Lions, let me turn this page here. At defensive tackles, number 57, Caden Powell, 5'10", 200. He is a junior. Your nose is number 48 and committed to Texas, Dylan Berryman, 6'3", 325, senior. At defensive end, number 33, Alex Smith, 5'8", 190. He's a junior. And the Mike position, number 23, Brandon Bruce, 5'9", 190, senior. You'll remember him for that big interception at Sterlington that sealed that victory. At your Willie linebackers, number 8, Jamarcus Jacobs, 5'10", 213, senior. And I'll finish up these starters on defense after the prayer and the national anthem. We'll be back. You're tuned in to the Ouachita Lions Sports Network, powered by Creed and Creed.
Let's face it, Louisiana roads are not your car's best friend. Every pothole, bump, and crack can throw your vehicle out of alignment. And when that happens, you don't want to take your car just anywhere. You want the best. That's why drivers all over Northeast Louisiana trust Twin City Tires and Automotive. At the heart of it all is Mitch Jordan, the alignment specialist. With more than 40 years experience, Mitch has seen it all and straightened it all. He's helped thousands of drivers get their cars back on track, handling everything from small adjustments to major corrections.
A proud graduate of Ouachita High School's class of 1990, Paul Evans has been helping families in the toughest times for years. You find yourself stuck behind those cinder block walls? Call Paul. Paul Evans Bail Bonds, 267-7740. David's Mobile Detail and Wash makes it so convenient, they come to you. Cars, RVs, boats, motorcycles, airplanes, homes, buildings, and more. For all your mobile detail and wash needs, call David's Mobile Detail and Wash, 547-3233.
Customer service is really important in the car industry because when you take care of the customer let people know how good you are, and that brings in referrals. So customer retention and customer satisfaction is one of my best things I love about doing this thing. Because if they're happy, I'm happy. My customer happiness is my happiness.
We warmly invite you to join us in worship at North Monroe. Our hearts are dedicated to serving Jesus and growing together as a community of faith. Through the power of worship, the intimacy of small groups tailored for all ages, and our deep commitment to supporting one another as we seek to walk with Christ. Join us on Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m. at our Monroe campus. You can also worship with us at our Bastrop campus at 10:30 a.m. For more info, visit us at northmonroe.com.
I'm Christian Creed with Creed and Creed. We're proud to support Ouachita Parish High School because, like football, fighting for the win takes commitment, courage, and teamwork.
And that's what we build in our lines, both on the field and off. These young men work hard, they lead with heart, and they represent our community with pride.
At Creed and Creed, we fight for our clients the same way these athletes do every Friday night.
Thank you guys for supporting our lines.
Remember, Creed and Creed is all you need. Go Lions!
We warmly invite you to join us in worship at North Monroe. Our hearts
Garrett Stadium. The folks are down there doing the coin toss. Let's go down to Coach Jacobs.
All right, number 77. I have a coin here. It's got magnolia and black on one side. It's got a alligator and blue in the tails. What do you want, heads or tails? He wanted tails. He wants the alligator side. I'm going to let it hit the ground. It is the alligator. You want to defer your options to the second half? Hold on one second then.
Wow, they've got the official.
We got one to toss.
All right.
We're going to defer to the second half.
All right, Coach, that's exactly we've only lost the coin toss one
time,
and that was last week, and that turned out okay too. So anyway, so the Lions win and they will defer. So let me finish these lineups real quick, and we'll go over some final thoughts here. Let's see, it was at rush number 6, Jeremy Petey Jones, 5'11", 200. He's a senior. In the dog positions, number 0, Odie Fremont, 5'10", 177, senior. Your strong safeties, number 7, DeAndre Mansfield, 5'10", 160, senior. The weak safety is number 12, Nolan White, 5'10", 154, sophomore. Your corner, number 2, Dylan Johnson, 5'8", 175, senior. Dime cornerback is number 10, Dallas Elmore, 5'10", 152, senior. And your other corner is number 4, Wydell Clark Jr., 5'9", 145, senior. We are in the Allied Roofing broadcast booth, and we are almost ready to kick off tonight. Dez and Coach Jake, are you guys ready for this night of football? Ready. Man, this is our 7th broadcast, including the jam, week number 6. So, my goodness. So, here come the teams on the field. Ouachita is wearing white pants and white jerseys, cardinal red helmets. They will be in the north end zone, which is I-20 side. Ruston is wearing their Ruston red helmet, gray jersey, white pants, and they're in the south end zone, close to Louisiana Tech.
Man, I'm grateful to be able to watch this game and broadcast it with you guys.
No doubt. It's one thing to be able to get to see a game like this, but to be able to broadcast this.
Talk about it.
We are blessed.
Blessed for sure.
Ricky, you ready for all these stats? Because it's about to get interesting for you, sir.
Yes, sir. He got his pen ready.
All right.
Hopefully just the Ouachita side we light it up.
That's right. That's what we want to see. So Ouachita will be in the second half. They'll be kicking off tonight and for the first half. And we're about to get underway. I will tell you, a tornado messed this area up here a few years ago. This Ruston Stadium is incredible. It's beautiful.
Where fans at?
Where's it?
What are fans at?
That's a great question. There's a kick in the air. It's kind of a squib kick. It's going to bounce at the 5. He takes it in the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
Can't take it in the end zone because that becomes a touchback. So right there, Cam Gale gets a victory on that one, and the Bearcats will start 1st and 10 at their own 20.
And the special team coach gets to wipe his forehead and go, whew.
That's right. That's right. So Lions go on defense first. And don't forget, this Bearcat offense is full of athletes, full of players, and this is going to be an interesting night. Looking in that south end zone, it's kind of weird seeing extra drones just hovering out there.
They're
but
coming out foot to foot.
They are.
Right? So
Helicopters and drones all over the place. So here come the Bearcats. Line up with 2 receivers to the right, and the quarterback Hartwell is in shotgun, hands off immediately to the running back. Tries that right side, and he's got a good 5 yards or so. Let's see where they mark that.
And that's big Dylan Berryman coming in on the tackle. Just trying a little power run inside. And, Mike, I think that's more like 2-3 yards, man.
You're right. So
that's
count that knee down. We'll take that.
48. Dylan.
So there you go. Give him a gain of, we'll call that 4.
4.
Yeah. 2nd down and 6 here. Ball is at the Bearcat 24. They are moving right to left if you're looking at it from the visitor side. Twins formations, 2 receivers each side. The 2 on the left side are stacked behind each other. Quarterback Hartwell back to throw. Got a man over downfield. Caught at the 30, 1st down, and pushed out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, they run a comeback there with, like, Wydell's got a pretty soft cushion on it, and they basically just run a hitch, and it's going to take what they can get.
Bearcats have played an incredible 3-district schedule, starting at Acadiana and playing 3 Texas schools. Last week they did fall finally for the first time, and but they are still ranked number 3 in the state in 5A football, and that's select and non-select included. Same formation with 2 receivers to the left side here.
Thought I heard it was.
Well, it's I formation now. Quarterback goes under center. I formation. First man through gets the ball.
We got it, Mike.
It's fumble. Yes, it is. And look at it coming up. Lions come up with it. And that is a David's mobile detail and power wash fumble right off the bat. Lion defense takes over.
Alex Smith, number 33, with a big-time play. Just a mess up with the mesh. Tried to run a dive there. Wasn't there. Dropped on the ground. And 2 Ouachita Lions were there to recover it.
I didn't see a whole lot of hyper movement by the Bearcats trying to jump on it. That's why I was curious if it was already down or not.
No, they were discombobulated, man.
All right, so the Lions take over at the Bearcat 34-yard line. They're only 34 yards away from striking blood first.
Got to make them pay.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and that's Wydell Clark. He goes in motion. Connor hands off to Dade, left side behind Clark, and he's going to get a few. Still on his feet. He's down to the 25-yard line. Give him a gain of maybe 8 or 9.
Yeah, outside zone, and I want to give a shout-out to Cam Brooks there with his tight end position. Did an excellent job of setting up that edge, staying on his block. He drove his man by 5 yards down the field.
Lee Edwards-Moss, the sideline report. Real quick, was that a fumble by the Bearcats or was it forced by the Lions?
It looked like it was just a misappropriation of the ball from the center exchange to the mesh.
All right, there we go. Snap, hand off to Dade. Dade's going to try it up the middle for that 1 yard to get that Chris Lewis-Coney Island connection first down, and he does. Lions first down at the Bearcat 23.
First set of downs, and right now, early observation, we are winning the line of scrimmage.
We are. That's right.
It's beautiful. Offense and defense. So, that was like Coach Jacobs pointed out, it was a bad handoff, bad mesh, but we had 2 defensive linemen in the backfield.
Right. Yeah. All right, so here we go. Lions first and 10 at the 23. Connor in shotgun. Takes the snap. He wants to throw. Under pressure, throws.
Oh.
It is incomplete. Running back Dade out of the backfield was his target, but he was not able to reach him.
Yeah, he didn't get his head around.
That's
trying
right.
to hit him in the flat, trying a little spacing. And he had a guy right there, but if you can get him if you can put it on him, it's a flag on the ground, by the way.
I see the flag. I just saw it.
It's going to be holding. Oh, that hurts.
Wow, so that's
it's hard to hold. Did they blitz? I mean, it's so hard to hold. That ball that was a 2-step drop. 3-step drop, I mean. You don't see many holding calls in that situation.
See, this is exactly what you talked about. How to win this game is not the penalties.
Yes, indeed.
Yep, got to stay ahead of the sticks. So now we're behind the chains. And you look at it like if you can just get half plus 1.
So it's first and 20 for the Lions. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Connor in shotgun. Wydell Clark in motion left to right. They ran Dade to the left side last time this happened. Now it's Dade up the middle. Dade's trying to get some of that yards back. He gets about 7 of them.
Yeah, so half minus 1 is what they say on first down. So he got pretty close to that of getting half back.
That'll bring up second down, and we'll call it 13. So gain of 7, second down, and 13.
Still in good shape here to run our offense. So now you want to set up a third and manageable.
Twins receivers, both sides for the Lions. Connor, it is a draw. Late handoff to Dade. Dade's trying to break through. He gets inside the red zone down to about the 19. But that's going to bring up third, and it'll be about 6 or 7.
So once again, this is the perfect play call. They didn't expect to get it all back there, but you wanted to get in a third and manageable, which is what we are. Whole playbook here. And how close we get here is going to determine whether Coach Lewis is going to be how aggressive he is on this 4th down if we are putting a 4th down situation. Hopefully we don't have to deal with that.
3rd and 7 now. Lions have it inside the Bearcat red zone. No score. And it's El Tio Jose first quarter. Trip
they gonna get us to the pre-snap penalty or?
Look like we made a false start.
Yeah. See, once again, false start 75. That was one of my keys to the game, Mike.
I know it.
It's pre-snap penalties, and I almost count that holding call as like pre-snap. It happened early,
right?
But that you just can't have it. Now this completely changed. Ain't many plays in your playbook for 3rd and 12.
Right. That's right. But that's where we are. 3rd down and 12. Same formation. Trips to the right side. Dade is in the backfield next to Montrell Connor in shotgun. Now he goes in motion. Empty backfield for the Lions. Connor's looking.
Run.
He's under pressure.
Just run, bro.
He's going to fall down in the backfield back at the 30. He fell down trying to run. He's going to lose another 6, 7 yards, maybe 8.
Now we're not in field goal range, or it's a long field goal. But, oh, my goodness, there was so much green grass in front of him.
It should have ran early.
Yeah, it was so much. I completely agree. Backside was wide open, Mike.
I saw it. 4th and about 22.
Jeez.
Lions are not going to try a field goal. They are going to keep the offense out there. And this was a turnover, and this was your chance to they began at their own 34, and now they're, still outside the 30. Twins receivers both sides.
Maybe we can give them a jump. Nope.
There goes looking to throw downfield. Nobody there. Incomplete.
All right,
Nobody.
So look, that drive emotionally did more damage than good. Ruston fumbled the ball, and they're going to get the ball back pretty much where they dropped it at. Woo, that one hurts. And in these type of games, you definitely got to take advantage of the takeaways with some type of points.
No doubt. No doubt.
So Ruston takes over on downs at the, looking to see where they marked that, about the 31.
And what did they fumble it?
They fumbled it at the 34.
See, it's like nothing happened.
That's right. So they've got a fresh set of downs, and at their own 31, no score, and we've got 8:30 left in this El Tio Jose first quarter. First game of District 2-5A play. Lions, it's a cat fight. Lions and the Bearcats.
I said they wouldn't give us the game. They tried that first drive.
They got 12 men on the field. Now, one backs off, but there's that flag coming in. That's got to be against the Bearcats.
Oh, for sure. Back them up.
Legal substitution.
Yeah. Now he's coming out, and he just came in really late.
Yeah.
Well, it is easier to win with 12 men. I mean, come on. You just can't get caught.
Well, you can do it in Canada.
Des brought some gummies. What kind of gummies are these, Des?
Well, look, and
I have a good broadcast, Des.
I got them in a Ziploc bag for Coach Jacobs, too. They're not in my pocket this time. I offered him some pocket gummies a couple weeks ago. He said,
It's like LeBron. Man, you got those butterscotch candies with no wrapper in your pocket.
Yeah, Mom.
As he says, that's nasty.
Look, Mom offered me some gummy bears. I tried to take the bag. She said, nah, you can have the gummy worms. All right, they're getting it on us. I'm going to need an explanation.
I am too, because they were marking it off against the Bearcats, and now it's against the Lions.
I think they said a signal infraction against the defense. I don't know if we were clapping to imitate a signal.
Okay.
Or imitate the snap.
Well, it's 1st and 5 for the Bearcats.
Free snap penalty for the defense.
Two receivers right, one to the left. Hartwell, the quarterback, in shotgun.
All right. Quick turnover here. Look for shot plays. You want nothing cheap, nothing deep.
And they moved way too early. Man, Dylan Berryman made that running back. Hey, he just hit him. So back them up 5, and we're going to go right back to 1st and 10. We probably got 5-6 penalties already, and this game's not even halfway through the first quarter.
And just keep a note on that. They were about to run the bubble screen, it looked like, to that big tight end, number 6. And they had numbers out there. It was going to be a tough tackle to make.
Well, when you're 6'8", 242, all you got to do is throw the jump ball.
Yeah, it's a lot of space, and especially when you have, body on the body.
Because he is a basketball player, too, by the way. 1st and 10 now. We're right back to where we were, back at the 31. There's a snap, handoff, running back right up the middle. He'll get a few, but not much there. Line shuts that down at about the 34.
Yep, well, inside run there. P.D. Jones comes downhill from his end position, makes a good solid tackle.
Call it a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. Bearcats have 2 receivers, including that big tight end out there, lined up on the right side. 1 receiver to the near side. Hartwell, the quarterback, in shotgun. There's a snap. Fake the handoff. Throw to the big tight end.
Make a tackle.
Broke the tackle, and he is off to the 40, 45. Broke another tackle. He's at the 40, 30, 25. Still on his feet to the 20. He broke several tackles. The guy is 6'8", 242. That's what makes him dangerous.
So I highlighted it earlier on the false start that they call, that they tried to run that play. And it was going to be a tough open field tackle. Come right back to it. We don't make the tackle. We miss another tackle downfield. Got to tackle, man.
Well, it's about a 50-yard gain on that pass play.
And it's just like, I won't call it cheap, but it's a rising above the X's and O's. That was not a 50-yard play call.
Number 6, Ahmad Hudson, 6'8", 42. There's a handoff in the backfield. He is tackled. Odie Fremont comes up, tackles him back at the 25. That is a TFL.
And that setting the edge there, shooting the gap, making a big authoritative tackle. He got that long belt in the back looking like a lion tail. I love it.
Loss of 5. It'll be 2nd down and 15 for the Bearcats. They're at the Ouachita 25-yard line after that 50-plus yard gain by Ahmad Hudson. Receivers to the right and to the left. I formation. Hartwell under center. He is going to roll to his right. He wants looking in the end zone, throws in the end zone, and it is going to be caught but out of bounds. That is an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and 15.
And so with that rollout, I'm going to ask, where is our right side, our left side in? Petey Jones is chasing him from the backside. He had all day in tomorrow.
Good question.
And to go back to that play with Ahmad Hudson 50-yard play, we had to stop.
We did.
I just took a bad angle. And this big type of game, you got to take good angles.
100%.
3rd down and 15. Twins formation, receivers on both sides. Hartwell's back in shotgun. No longer in the eye. Now empty backfield. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left.
They're going to try the thing.
Hartwell looking under pressure, throws. There's a man downfield. Incomplete. 2 defenders. No flag. 4th and 15 now for the Bearcats.
And so they watch film. We've been soft on the seam. They go to empty, put the back in the slot, and they run him right in the seam. He's open if the quarterback puts it on him.
Right.
Luckily, he didn't.
By the way, the quarterback is Sam Hartwell. He's a junior, 6 foot 173. 4th and 15. They will attempt a field goal. This is a 42-yard field goal attempt by the Bearcats. For the first points of the game.
Can we get a block?
Snap. Placement. Kick is up, and it's going to be to the left. It is no good. No good. So, no score. I know, it took him forever. I saw it, but yeah. Anyway, no score. Lions will take over on downs, and man, what a barn burner this has been. No score here, and we have 6:34 left in the LTO Jose first quarter.
So keep in mind, 2 scoring opportunities by both teams.
Yes.
2 fumbles. That was a long field goal. But once again, these games are going to come down to about 6 plays, Mike. And right now, we're still at 0. Who's going to make the first step to take advantage and take control of the game?
Ouachita takes over at their own 20-yard line after the missed field goal, missed 42-yarder by the Bearcats. They come out with 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Dade is the running back in the backfield against Connor, who's in shotgun. Hey, they're moving the ball, but it's not on a hash mark. It's just between them.
We match up well, though. I like
it's been good so far. Just
other than the mistakes.
Connor takes a snap. He's going to keep this one himself, and he is loose up the middle. Tackles himself at about the 25, so he had a gain of 5, but he was trying to juke somebody and juked himself.
He juked backwards. We wanted him to juke forward. He's avoiding contact. We want to keep too much contact off of him.
And they counted that backwards as lost him for a yard. So instead of his gain of 5, which forward progress got him to, it's a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6. Receivers on the left side, 1 on the right. This is going to be a handoff to Dade. They're going to tackle him for a loss. Back at the 21-yard line, it's going to be 3rd down, and it looks like about 8.
Coach Jackson, was that split zone we tried to run? It looked so slow. And
it looked like it was a counter, but I'm not sure. Did you see anybody pull?
I saw Cambo came from across, and just it looked real slow.
3rd down and 8 for the Lions. They need to pick this up, or we'll see punter Trey Johnson out there.
Snap the ball, we can get a penalty.
Exactly.
There's a snap, and there's the whistle. There's a flag. The reason why, what they're talking about, you're hearing the fans.
He was in the formation.
He would not stop, even though the whistle blew. He still went after Connor to tackle him, and Connor's just got his hands up like, man, what you doing?
Well, it's just being headsy, and if you're a QB and you notice they got an extra guy running off the field, clap, 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 give me the ball. But that's something you got to practice.
Right, that's right. He may not have seen him on the field either.
That's true, and that's a lot to ask at the high school level.
Well, if this is a personal foul, this is going to be a 1st down for the Lions.
But
let's see what it is. Here comes White Hat. Man, he's got a microphone. We
he's
like that.
He's pointing at Ruston, so good. It's on them.
They got him for the steps. Okay.
So he must have been in the formation.
Okay.
He can't be in the formation and run off late.
All right, so instead of 3rd and 8, that'll give you 3rd and 2, 3. 3rd and 3. My washed off math, not too good today.
We'll take it. That once again, it's a game changer. What we don't need is a quick 3 and out for our defense that was just on the field.
Hey, by the way, we'd like to know where you're listening and watching this game from. Send us an email. It's real quick, ophsradio@gmail.com. ophsradio@gmail.com. Tell us where you're listening, and we'll give you a shout-out on this broadcast. 3rd down and 3.
We like Power Read here normally.
Here's a snap. Connor wants to throw. Got a man. Dade. He's got the 1st down, still on his feet to the 40-yard line. Great pass by Connor. Great reception by Dade. Fans want a flag for hitting him out of bounds, but they're not going to get it. But it's a Chris Lewis Coney Island connection first down.
And so they're bringing that pressure off the edge. That's good film study there by the Ouachita offense coordinators and Coach Caesar. That's a new wrinkle. We tried it earlier. It didn't work. He didn't get his head around. This time, they don't have a peel call, meaning when the back comes out of the flat, somebody's got to peel off and take him.
Here come the Lions. They want to snap the ball real quick. Wydell Clark's in the backfield now. There's a snap. Clark's going to get the ball, run around that left side. Got some blockers down there. He takes a beating. He'll get about 3 or 4 yards, but he took a pretty good lick over there.
Yeah, and running side. But you know what? Cynical Battle out there battling.
Yeah, I'd like
holding his block up.
Yeah, definitely.
And by the way, that's Cynical Battle Junior.
Junior, there you go.
Got a chance to meet Senior before the game today.
Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8 for the Lions. And you always want your playmakers like Clark to get the ball somehow, some way. 2 receivers lined up on the right. There's one out there on the left side. Dade is in the backfield with Connor and shotgun. Snap. Fake to Dade. Connor's going to throw. Clark ahead, and he tried to run without. He looked and tried to run without catching the ball. That's going to be incomplete. 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, and he jumped, got aerial, and just kind of his momentum threw the ball away from him.
And that's uncharacteristic of Wydell to drop that.
100%.
Right. That's right.
That's automatic normally with him, which is almost probably why he was looking downfield to try to make the guy miss.
So here we go, 3rd down and 8. Ouachita is at their own 41-yard line.
I like the play design, though.
Me too. It's different. We haven't seen it.
All the way across the formation to get it to him in space. All right, a little confusion here.
Clark is going all the way on the left side.
10 seconds on
9.
the play clock.
2 receivers left, trips to the left, actually. Man in motion. Play clock's down to 2, 1. There's a snap. Connor under pressure.
Again.
Dade's dropped it. He tried to run without having the ball. It's a drop. It's 4th and 8. We'll see punter Trey Johnson.
Yeah, and
twice.
Unfortunately, if he caught it, he would have had to make a guy miss. But you like his chances in the open
Dade,
field.
absolutely.
You like his chances. That's something that Coach Caesar's seen in film with them bringing people off the edge and not respecting the running back in the flat because we've gone to it 3 times now.
But we just can't catch it.
Yeah, and
yet.
Told Trey we're going to need at least one big punt from him.
Here's the one.
Here's that opportunity.
Return man's at the 25-yard line. Trey will be punting. Line of scrimmage is the 41. He'll be punting it around the 25 to 30. There's a snap back to Johnson. Johnson is blocked.
Oh,
that punt is blocked, and it is going to be covered by the. They're going to pick it up, scoop and score. That's touchdown Bearcats. Scoop and score, touchdown Bearcats on a blocked punt.
That's the team, man. Did we see what happened? Like, was it a slow punt?
Maybe catch the replay.
Yeah, the replay.
I think they kind of watched film.
Yeah.
They kind of saw that they had an opportunity because everything kind of looked well, and they were out there. They were back there fast.
Yeah, so it was a protection issue. I was trying to do my clock. It didn't seem like the operation was any slower than normal.
Not at all.
Extra point attempt by the Bearcats. They lead 6-0 after the blocked punt returned for a touchdown.
Can't happen. Not in these type of games, Mike.
Snap, placement, kick is up. It is good. Bearcats lead 7-0. We're back in 30 seconds. You're tuned in to the Ouachita Lions Sports Network, powered by Creed and Creed.
Are you ready to score big this season? Johnny's Pizza House is the winning play for every game day with our new Pizza Squad Rewards app. Download it now from johnnysph.com/app and get in the game with $5 off your first in-app order. Johnny's Pizza House. Let's share a slice of game day glory.
We back. All right, back to action here. Allied Roofing broadcast booth, blocked punt. And they came in from the side that nobody seemed to be blocking on that side, it looked like. Anyway, it was blocked down to about the 10. Ruston scooped and scored, kicked the extra point. It is 7-0 with 3:56 left in this El Tio Jose first quarter.
You got to think about it like we had the ball in scoring position off of a turnover that they gave to us.
We didn't score.
Points. They get a turnover and get 7. Because that's what that is. That's a turnover on a block punt. And they scoop it up and get 7. That's a 14-point swing in this ball game.
Yes, it is. That is painful. Bearcats set to kick the ball. Bearcats have been in the Superdome the last 2 years, and this is going to be an onside kick.
And we get
Lions cover it. You said this in the coaches show, that don't be surprised if Ruston does an onside kick because they're known to do it. They did it. Lions covered. The bottom line out of that, Lions have great field position.
That was a kill shot. They're trying to emotionally break us. They're saying, oh,
if we snatch that. So
yeah, they're trying to show snatchers. And now this is our opportunity to respond. I made a comment to Cameron Brooks, hey, we're going to punch them in the face, and they're going to punch us back, and how do we respond to it?
Here we find out.
Well, we've been punched. How do we respond? All season, we've been answering the phone call.
Trips receivers to the right side for the Lions. Connor is in shotgun. Beautiful night for football. The temperature's right. Bearcats lead 7-0. Snap. Dade gets a handoff. Dade's trying up the middle. Dade's got room. He's to the 40, 35, down to about the 31-yard line. That's a Chris Lewis Coney Island connection first down, and that's what the Lions did to the Patriots last week at Franklin Parish.
Yes, and similar to them, they had penetration on the edges, but that's an interior run. He makes a great cut inside behind his center, A.J. Washington, and his guard, C.J., and he makes that's going to be there tonight. We're going to need that play.
Yes. Yes, we will. So 1st and 10 at the 31. Lions, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Connor, hands off to Dade again. Same play, same location, same result. He's down to the 20, to the 19. That is a Chris Lewis Coney Island connection first down. M.J. Dade, 2 runs in a row.
I'm telling you, Marcus Jacobs, C.J. Williams and A.J. Washington, that guard and center combo, they're winning right now. And M.J. is toting that rock.
He is. They must have called him a 5-3 running
This
back.
is the statement drive. We got to get 7.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 19. Connor's going to keep it this time. Pitches it over to Dade. Dade's to the 15, down to about the 12-yard line. Give him a gain of around 7.
Run the speed option. I don't think we've seen that.
No, we have not seen that this year.
Getting in our bag a little bit. I like, and we're calling players, not plays. And I like the sequencing also. Like, a lot of people talk about the plays, but what's the sequencing of the plays that you call them? Right now we've done inside, then we go outside. Change the sequence a little bit.
Here come the Lions. Snap to Connor. He fakes.
Reed, it's there.
Connor right up the middle. Connor gets tackled at about the 8-yard line, but that is enough for a Chris Lewis Coney Island connection first down, and it is going to be 1st and goal, Lions.
I know he pulled it. It looked like it opened up there for a second. And they did an excellent job of closing it down real quick. He might have gave it to the running back there, too.
Well, gentlemen, from OPHS Radio at gmail.com, Larry Warfield, class of 93, watching on YouTube tonight. We appreciate you tuning in. Check us out at OPHSradio at gmail.com. Let us know where you're watching tonight. Here come the Lions. 2 receivers left. Connor, hands off Dade.
Yeah.
Dade's got the right side. Or is that Clark? No, that's Dade.
That's Dade.
And he is out at the 1-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1.
Outside running. I love how he hit it, Mike. He hit it. He made a rush for the pylon with no hesitation. Should be at the half-yard line.
Yeah, it's close. They put it at the 1.
That's when being short is at your advantage, because he kind of hesitated in the backfield, and they couldn't find him, and then he sprinted out wide.
But the edge was open.
Oh, yes, indeed.
We haven't finished the first quarter yet, and Dade has 9 carries and 68 yards. Lions go in I formation with Connor.
We like to sneak
under
here.
Center. He does like to sneak it. There it is. Connor's going to go forward. Connor is in for the touchdown. Creed and Creed touchdown. Ouachita Lions. Montrell Connor Jr.
Right behind A.J. Washington. Gets an excellent push. Didn't even need a touch push.
Yeah, that's right.
But look, that is a statement drive by the Ouachita Lions. We give up a scoop and score, and what do?
Come back and punch him in the mouth.
Exactly. Right after they tried to kick us in the you know what?
Yes, I do.
By kicking the onside kick.
Yes, they did.
I had to catch myself there, Mike.
All right, to tie the game, here comes Cam Gale.
I see you, Jake.
Yeah, I see him too.
Man.
Well, Lions are lining up in the swinging gate on the right side. Here comes the kicker and everybody into the regular formation. Swinging gate, man, wild things happen. You never know what's going to happen. Snap, placement, kick is up. And it is a tie ball game, folks. 7-7, and we've got there's a flag. I see the flag.
Okay.
Before we go take our break, let's check that flag.
Hold the phone. Miami, 2000. Look like it's going to be leverage probably on them hitting the center. Now, do we take it and go for 2?
Well, you take points off the board, though. I mean,
they could just take it on the kickoff.
Yeah. Let's see what White Hat says. He's about to let us know here. Roughing the passer. Snapper. I'm sorry. So that will be assessed on the kickoff. Now you talk about, let's reverse that onside.
Yeah, let's pin him deep, or do you just kick it out the end zone?
Well, yeah, he could do that. I like the end zone. I like the end
Depends
zone.
on how much you trust your coverage team, because now you'll tell them to pooch it and try to see if you can pin them inside there.
So the Lions will be punting from the 50 or the 45.
And that's when you say, don't overthink it, just bun it out the back of the end zone.
It's a 15-yard penalty, and you normally kick from the 40, so they're going to kick from the Bearcat 45. Tie ball game, 7-7. First game of District 2-5A play. Cat fight between the Lions and the Bearcats.
Yeah, I went back and watched that punt, and they came wide. They came around the shield, and nobody touched them. So
That's what I thought.
The shield's got to fan out and make them bow. They didn't make them bow at all. They ran a straight line.
Here comes Cam Gale to kick, and it's going to be another deep kick, and it's going to go into the end zone. So, as you said, they're going to take it from the 20.
Yeah.
So the Lions kick it into the end zone. Second kick, second touchback of the night. Bearcats will start 1st and 10 at their own 20.
I don't think he tried to kick it in the end zone, though. He
Well,
barely got it in there. It looked like he tried to pooch it.
Pooch it, yeah.
I think he just kind of knew that he didn't have to kick it that hard.
Got it. So he ain't had to give him all the beans.
So, Coach, Lee Edwards-Moss, the sideline report, what do you think about that onside kick call?
By Ruston?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that's just something they're trying to get an edge. They feel like they know there's going to be a dogfight, so they want to try to, get the advantage and get the momentum on their side.
All right, here come the Bearcats, 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Tie ball game, 7-7. Bearcats have two receivers stacked behind each other on the left side. Handoff up the middle, goes the running back, and he will only get a yard. Big stop by that Lion defense.
And what I see there is gap sound. He sat there, chopped his feet. We're establishing a new line of scrimmage in their backfield with our defensive line. Odie Fremont steps in, fills the gap perfectly, runs him right to his defensive lineman.
Second down, we'll call it 8.
I love seeing the puzzle piece of defense.
Right,
and everybody fitting up where they supposed to.
Yeah, because you hate it when the puzzle's left over and it's like, these don't fit.
Well, for the longest, I've seen us not fit it up.
I agree.
And it's always been one little extra gap.
Trips receivers to the right side, all stacked right behind each other. That's a bubble screen.
All right.
One receiver to the near side. Man in motion. 4 receivers on that far side. Hartwell is alone in shotgun, and he is back to pass. Got a man batted down at the line. Dylan Berryman got it. Incomplete.
Got that big bear paw on it. And now you got third and a long way. It's going to be tipped.
He was cutting over the middle, and it didn't matter if it was accurate or not. Dylan Berryman took it down. 3rd and long for the Bearcats.
But now we got to look at what they like to do out of that formation. Best believe they're going to come back to it.
They will. 4 receivers stacked on one side, man. That's an overload.
Now, he likes to get out of the pocket.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right.
Uh-oh.
That's it. Here's the flag. There's the flag. You're right. He false started, stopped, caught himself, and then went in motion. And that's going to be a penalty against the Bearcats. That's going to be 3rd and 13.
I want to know why it took so long to throw the flag.
That's a good point, because these fans, and by the way, once again, congratulations to Ouachita. This is a large visitor side, and it is full of Ouachita fans.
And I would say we going spot for spot with Ruston's home
yes,
side.
That's right. That's right. We've got as many people as Ruston does.
Des, you're making some inferences about the refs. I talked to Coach Maherney earlier this week, and that's one of his concerns.
Hey, look, smart man.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 13. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Big play here by the Bearcats. Man in motion.
Yeah.
Pressure is the quarterback. He's just going to have to throw it away. He does, but the running back gets it from the backfield. He gets up to the 24. It's not enough for the first down. It's 4th down. Bearcats have to punt.
And
that almost was dangerous.
That was very dangerous, but Petey Jones set that up from the backside. Just the quarterback can feel him chasing him down from the opposite side. And it's a tough job for Jamarcus Jacobs to cover that running back out of the flats. It's a lot of yards for him.
Wydell Clark, the return man, standing at the 50.
What a stop, though, man. What a stop.
That is a big stop. So there's a snap. There's the punt.
What a punt.
Clark wants it. Fair catch. He calls for it at the 39-yard line. That's where the Lions will take over and a chance to take the lead.
Remember that drive. If we're able to put together a drive here, that big stop by the defense, that is a potential tide turn of the game.
It is. And right now the Lions are very successful on the ground. We saw last week Franklin Parrish, Dade Connor, Connor Dade. I think you might see some more of that here. 55 seconds left in this El Tio Jose first quarter. Score tied at 7. Ouachita has the ball, and forget that 39. They're going to mark that one as a 40.
Like it's a lot happening in this game.
It is. I mean, it's like halftime, and it's not. It's not even the end of the first quarter.
They're pressing up on us.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Dade and Connor in the backfield. There's the snap. Connor has it, comes down. Dade has it. Dade's got room up the middle. He's going to pick up about 5.
And we'll take that. And they know what we're going to do. They're starting to adjust and try to cheat a little bit inside.
That's when you drop that little pass over there. You don't.
That's when the play action comes in,
That's
Mike.
right.
Yes, sir. And we still getting 5 yards.
That's right. 2nd down and 5 for the Lions. They're at the Ouachita 45-yard line. They're moving left to right, which is I-20 to Louisiana Tech.
And I'm starting to see that D-line put their hands on them on the waist.
That's fine if it's a Bearcat. All right. Clark lined up to the far right side. 2 receivers to the near side. Connor calls for the ball, flips it over to Dade. Dade's got some room. Dade's got the first down and more. He's in Bearcat territory at the 45. That is a Chris Lewis Coney Island connection first down. 11-yard gain.
Yep, and so he should be pretty close to 100 pretty soon.
Yeah, he'll be pushing that 100 yards right there.
I think we're going to take it to the second quarter.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's going to wrap it up there. So we'll take it from there. We will go ahead and take that break, and we'll be back in 1 minute. Your score 7-7. You were tuned in to Ouachita Lions Sports Network, powered by Creed and Creed.
This is your station, Magic 106.1. From New Jack Swing to 2000s R&B. Every beat is a part of your story. Others imitate, but they can't duplicate. Magic 106.1.
A proud graduate of Ouachita High School's class of 1990, Paul Evans has been helping families in the toughest times for years. You find yourself stuck behind those cinder block walls? Call Paul. Paul Evans Bail Bonds, 267-7740. David's Mobile Detail and Wash makes it so convenient, they come to you. Cars, RVs, boats, motorcycles, airplanes, homes, buildings, and more. For all your mobile detail and wash needs, call David's Mobile Detail and Wash, 547-3233.
Back to action as we begin the CFM Enterprises second quarter. We have flip sides of the field. Lions are now moving right to left, south to north, Tech to I-20. 7-7 ball game. Lions have a 1st and 10 at the Bearcat 45.
One of Coach Jacobs' keys to the game was what?
Run.
Establishing the run. And 11 carries Dade has for 84 yards.
Trips receivers to the near side. It is Battle. It is Whitlock. It is Clark. Cam is lined up in the slot, in that halfback tight end slot over there. Connor now is calling out the play. 7 seconds. He brings it down, hands off immediately to Dade, and they're going to tackle him for a loss. It's going to be a 5-yard loss, too.
Yeah, they brought some pressure off the edge. It was a high snap that really threw it off. They've been having penetration on the edge, but we've been going vertical and getting past it. That snap kind of messed that up, and there was penetration.
They'll give him a couple of yards forward progress for a loss of only 3. And 2nd down, 13.
We've been doing a good job of staying ahead of the chains this drive. First time we get behind the chain.
So it's time for that big play. Same formation with trips receivers to the near side. There's a snap. Connor looking to throw under pressure. They got him. He's able to get free. He's looking to throw. To Wydell Clark, and it is going. Should be, but it's no flag called. Clark and the defender both went up for it, but they're going to say no interference on that. So it's going to be 3rd and 13.
I mean, it looked like P out of me, but I also think we had a lineman downfield. I don't know if that ain't P. What you got a closer look at it, Jacobs? What'd you see?
It looked like they were both kind of wrestling for the ball, so I could see the no call. But I also thought Kevon Whitlock was open on the backside if he could throw it.
Well,
but
Connor,
that's a dangerous pass.
Yeah, Connor was running for his life. 3rd and 13 now from the Bearcat 48. Connor has it. He rolls out to the right side, looking to throw.
It's not there.
Now he's under pressure. He is going to have to get rid of it. He does actually throw it. kind of two hands scooped it forward.
And he had a man in the area. Very headsy play, dangerous play.
It is dangerous because that could have been picked, but it's going to be incomplete.
But there was a man in the area.
And he got it to the line of scrimmage.
And he got it to the line of
That's
scrimmage.
the big thing on that play.
Big headsy play there. So now we set up for another punt. Do we adjust? I'm sure they've gone on the sideline and got it coached up because our wall has to account for those outside rushers.
And you've also got to let Trey know that if that's coming, you got to go with it. You got to do something or rugby style kick it.
Yeah, which I watched the replay. His timing was okay. The snap was fine.
All right, here we go. They blocked the last punt. Here come the Lions on 4th and 13.
Right.
Waiting on the snap.
That drive was killed by that first down TFL.
Snap back to Johnson. He's got it. Ooh, they almost got it, but he gets a beautiful punt, and it is going to be taken Bearcats at the 17. Bearcats ball.
Way to snap back there. I don't like he coming off the field a little gimpy there. I think he might have hit his foot a little weird.
Well, he had him in his face.
But once again, under pressure.
Yes, again, yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Des. On a punt, don't you supposed to kind of engage for 1,000, 2,000 ding release?
Yeah.
He had to rush that one. He was under pressure.
So what did you see? Is it the personal protectors not engaging long enough? Or?
It seemed like several of them are not engaging.
32 yards on that punt. Bearcats ball, 1st and 10 at their own 17.
And I definitely could tell he rushed his operation there again. 'Cause he had to. But big time stop here. We can pin him back deep with a 3 and out.
2 receivers lined up on the right side. Man in the halfback slot. Hartwell has it. Hands off running back. He is tackled, brought down right away. He get only a couple of yards. Trying to see who that was.
That was Jamarcus Jacobs from his linebacker position. He had a lot of area to cover as well. Grabbed him by the shoulders. But winning first down again.
Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. Homecoming for the Bearcats, which means we're going to have a long halftime. You hear that Ouachita band playing loud while that team is on offense. Trips receivers to the right side. Hartwell in shotgun. Calls for that snap. He's back to throw. Looking. Throws it away. He had a man in his face, but he just spiked it into the ground.
Tried to set up the screen there, and you saw it looked like also their big tight end, number 6, kind of slow played it off the ball.
That was interesting.
We read it.
I know, but spiking it is that's different.
Well, that's you kill the play.
I guess.
Throw it at his feet.
Was there anybody there, though?
I didn't see anybody.
It looked like everybody broke down the field.
So that would be grounding.
And it didn't get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. That was different.
So, yeah, I don't
know how to.
Yeah. It should have been grounded if there was no receiver in the area.
3rd and 8. Twins receivers both sides.
I don't like how much cushion we playing with up top.
Hartwell has the ball. Looking to throw right side. Has it. Immediately hit. And that is the big guy. And he's tackled back at a gain of about a yard. It's going to be 4th down.
Wydell Clark. I say I don't like the cushion. I forget who I'm dealing with.
That's right.
Superman out there, man. He got shot out of a cannon to come tackle the big 6'8" guy, chopping trees down out here.
Well, he's about to return a punt, too. So let's see how that turns out. Bearcats gained a yard, maybe 2. It'll be 4th down and 6. Bearcats into punt. Clark is standing already in Bearcat territory.
Good operation. Stay off the punter.
There's a snap. Quick snap here. Almost. It's a wobbly bounce. Wydell's going to get away from that one. Ruston will down it at about the Lion 43. That was almost blocked by the Lion.
You got to get that when Mikey's there.
I know it.
Put his hands together. So it's a mistake that we make a lot with Coach Stone. When you go to block the punt, you attack the punter's foot where the ball is going to be and put your hands together.
Odie Fremont and DeAndre Mansfield both in there could have gotten a hold of that kick.
Ooh, I just was ready to celebrate that.
So the
36-yard punt.
So trading punts on these last 2 downs. Lions now have it. 1st and 10. They're going to put it at the Lion 40. Let's see where he puts his ball down here.
Good ball game so far. These teams look very evenly matched. But we're not here. It's not horse and hand grenades. We're here for the W. We're not here to play close.
Officials stop and play here for a moment. We do want to say thank you to our sponsors, folks like Origin Bank, David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash. Your instant replays are brought to you by Caples and Robinson Orthodontics. Now we're back to action. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Wydell Clark now goes to the backfield with with Connor, and he gets the handoff, and he is reversing field, but they're going to get him for no gain, basically. He tried to make a play out of that, but that's going to be no gain. 2nd and 10 for the Lions.
And I think this was something we ran the power read earlier, and he pulled it. Montreal, that is. I think this was that the give was open. Probably some notes from the offensive coordinator. So this time he gave it. But they did a great job of setting the edge and staying home. But I do like how we're trying to get the ball to Waddell.
He had a hole in there. He just got to stick it in there and get vertical. That's the difference between a receiver and a running back running the football.
Fair.
Ooh, coming from a running back. Listen to that. 2 receivers to the right. Dade gets that ball. Dade's looking for some running room. He's over on the left side. Dade's going to get 8. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Hear what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
I tell you, look, that's good running.
Yep.
Getting vertical.
Man, all the wisdom on this broadcast. You guys,
I love it.
Love all these knowledgeable plays here from you guys.
Knowledgeable has-beens, what you was going to say.
I didn't say has-been.
That's what he was about to say.
I'm the biggest has-been. 13 carries, 89 yards for Dade. Now a big shift, trips to the right side for the Lions.
What a play right here.
And the defense is trying to adjust. There's a snap. Dave gets a handoff up the middle. He's got room. He's to the 40, to the 37-yard line. That's a Chris Lewis, Coney Island connection. First down for the Ouachita Lions. Tackled on the play by number 8. That is Jaden Anding.
Hey, he's running like Brad Morros was his defensive coordinator.
Somebody said something bad.
Yes, absolutely. But what a play. We had to have it.
1st and 10 Lions. They're in Bearcat territory at the 37. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Connor's calling for the ball. Clark goes. I'm sorry, that's not Clark.
Cam.
Snap, yeah. Connor's going to keep it. Got some room up the middle. He took a good hard lick. He'll get about 3 yards.
But I like how he stuck his foot in the ground and got vertical instead of trying to stretch it out.
Exactly.
Heck, they'll give him 4 on that one. It'll be 2nd and 6. We'll take that too. 7:31 left in the CFM Enterprises second quarter. Score still tied 7-7. Lions have the ball. 2nd and 6, driving at the Bearcat 34. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Connor is going to keep it again. He's looking for some running room. Connor's got some running room. He's
going
to the 20-yard line and just runs out of bounds. I was curious about that too. It is a Chris Lewis, Coney Island connection first down, but I expected him to cut back up and head to the end zone.
It's like the sideline was open, though.
If he puts his foot in the ground, he's running. I don't know what he was thinking. I guess he thought he was going to get hit.
Bearcat 34. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Connor is going to keep it again. He's looking for some running room. Connor's got some running room. He's to the 20-yard line and just runs out of bounds. I was curious about that. 2 receivers over on the right side, in close. That is Whitlock and Battle. Clark split out to the near side. Connor and shotgun. There's a snap. Dade gets a handoff, avoids the first tackle. He's getting upfield, still trying to get upfield. He'll get about 3 yards, maybe 4.
Each play, there's been one guy in the backfield that's making him stop his feet so he just can't hit it clean.
Right.
We clean that up, man.
But he is avoiding that tackle generally.
Yeah. If we can get rid of that and he could just make a clean read, he's going to hit his head on the goalpost. As a running back, Coach Jacobs, what's the one thing that stops momentum?
Well, besides a penalty.
Penetration.
And having somebody you got to make miss early.
Yeah.
2nd down and 7 for the Lions. 2 receivers lined up on the right side. Dade gets it, falls down.
Goodness.
Dade falls down after he got the ball, tripped himself, and he'll lose back to the original line of scrimmage. He'll lose 3 on that one. It'll be 3rd and 10.
I'm just glad he's okay because I didn't know. He went down like he got shot.
Yeah, exactly.
But look, though. Each drive we've had issues. We've had one of them weird negative plays that happen like that get us behind the chain.
No doubt.
Well, the one thing about the Lions, they are in field goal range.
And the snaps are high.
Yeah. So is AJ having to deal with a big body in front of him? What?
Whitlock split way out to the right side. Battle in motion, left to right. Clark lined up on the near side. Connor in shotgun. He takes a snap. He wants to throw. Looking, he's under pressure. He's going to have to run, and nothing there. He will get back to the line of scrimmage and look for Cam Gale to come out to kick a long field goal.
If we get in that situation again, look for us to run a draw. They are blowing and going up the field. We got a very mobile quarterback. We ran the draw earlier to success to the running back. Just a QB draw, it's going to be wide open.
All right, the ball is marked for a loss of 2 at the 24-yard line. This is going to be a 40-yard field goal attempt, 41-yard field goal. He had a 43 against Wassman, 42 against Sterlington. Here is a 41-yard field goal attempt for Cam Gale and the Ouachita Lions. Snap, placement, kick is up. It's long enough. It is not good. No, just barely to the left side.
Same way they missed it.
Yep, Origin Bank field goal.
It hit the left.
No good.
Hit the left, yeah.
To the left. So we'll take a 30-second break and be right back. You're tuned in to Ouachita Lions Sports Network, powered by Creed and Creed.
Hit that left upright.
Ain't that looking good? Oh, it actually hit the left upright?
I didn't see that, but.
Are you ready to score big this season? Johnny's Pizza House is the winning play for every game day with our new Pizza Squad Rewards app. Download it now from johnnysPH.com/app and get in the game with $5 off your first in-app order. Johnny's Pizza House. Let's share a slice of game day glory.
This is your station, Magic 106.1. From New Jack Swing to 2000s R&B. Every beat is a part of your story. Others imitate, but they can't duplicate. Magic 106.1.
Back to action. Here we go. Bearcats, I formation, under center. The running back gets the handoff. He'll pick up 2 hard-fought yards right up the middle.
What I do like, once again, on our defensive line, man, we are owning the trenches right now. And they really depend on that type of stuff to set up their offense just like we do. And we're winning on our offensive line. We just got to kind of capitalize. We missed that one big play.
We are in the Allied Roofing broadcast studio. Both teams have missed field goals. Both teams have had turnovers. Both teams have a touchdown. And it's 7-7 is our score.
Having Dylan in that middle, boy, he makes a heck of a difference.
Yes, it's like 2 guys in there. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Hartwell in shotgun.
They're going to try to drive.
Throws that pass to the left side. That's that big tight end. And now Lions are wrapped up on him. He'll gain about 2 or 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 4.
All right. Big third down here because that would be 2 3-and-outs in a row. Or is it 3 3-and-outs in a row? We can get them off the field here.
I'll let you know.
It
would be 3 in a row.
Yeah, we're killing them right now statistically with just offensive production. We just haven't been able to punch it home.
3rd and 3 Bearcats.
And so once again, Coach Davis' key of the game was getting off the field on 3rd down. We've been doing that. Can we do it again?
Need to have another one here, right now.
Because if they get close enough, they're going to go for it.
Receiver to the far left, receiver to the far right, I formation, halfback, fullback, quarterback under center.
Need to press.
There's a snap. He wants to throw out of that I formation. There's a man downfield. He's got it.
Yeah.
It's that big old guy again, too. He's trying to break that tackle. He's at the 50-yard line before they bring him down. Ruston picks up the first down, and they go to that 6'8", 242, number 1 tight end in the country, and that is Ahmad Hudson.
And that's, Jimmy's and Joe's. I call for the press for that reason, so he can get in his hip pocket and make him have to fight and maybe throw off the rhythm of that back shoulder.
But when they need to play, he's there.
Throw the jump ball.
Here we go. Quick snap here. There it is. I formation, handoff. Oh, that is going to be a huge penalty. Tackled him by a face mask. That's going to put the ball at the Ouachita 35 and a Bearcat first down.
Yeah.
And it's like he either got his hand stuck or whatever, but he didn't even try to hide that one.
Well, it's a reflex thing, man. He overran the play. He was going to miss the tackle, so you just reach out and grab. It's human nature, and unless you've been in that situation, it's hard to understand. It's like, man, it's illegal. Why would you do it?
Hey, Coach Jacobs, that sounds like something a defensive guy would say, right?
Yeah, but I understand totally.
Yeah, it's like, man, you missing the tackle.
But you're trying to make the play.
So
that was kind of rough there.
15-yard penalty from the 50 will put this ball at the Ouachita 35. So just like that, Bearcats have a drive going.
What I'll say, though, is he did not let go. he did not. Hey, I'm in for a penny. I'm in for a pound. I'm committed. Right. You coming back here.
3:18 left in this CFM Enterprises second quarter. Bearcats ball, receivers to the right side. Hartwell in shotgun.
So now here's their opportunity. Can we bend but not break?
Snap, handoff, running back takes it up the middle. He's got a few yards. He'll get 5.
Now, I noticed we're playing with that A-gap a little open. We're playing two shades. And depending on our backers to step up and field. Man, you smell that, Mike?
I do. I do, actually.
Somebody trying to relieve some stress out here.
2nd down and 5. Hartwell under the center in I formation. That big Ahmad Hudson lined up on that left side. Receiver on the right side.
Now we got a person over the center.
Now he's wanting to throw to Hudson.
Can we pick it?
Hudson's got it. Hudson's going to score. Touchdown. Oh, he fumbled the ball.
I think he was in the end zone already.
Ahmad Hudson, the 6'8", number 1 tight end in the country, grabs that ball from 30 yards out, scores a touchdown. Bearcats take the lead.
And so we had a safety in position. He just didn't play the ball. We had a safety over the top, man free, and you would hope your safety, instead of playing the man, will play the ball. He didn't. He was worried about Ahmad's position. Tough. It's a good catch by him.
13-7 Bearcats lead, extra point pending.
Can I say something, Mike?
Absolutely.
Right now their offense is throwing jump balls to that guy.
It is. That's
it.
It's working, though.
But, hey, you got to feel good. That's all they got.
That is true. But they also got the lead.
Yeah.
Snap, placement, kick is up, and it is good. 14-7 ball game. We're back in 30 seconds. You're tuned in to the Ouachita Lions Sports Network, powered by Creed and Creed.
Hi, I'm Chris Lewis, the proud owner of Coney Island Connection. For nearly 20 years now, we've served the Oklamis with our fast, friendly service and our famous chili cheeseburgers and our famous chili cheese dogs. Well, the chili is homemade. I'm asking you to stop by today and give us a try. We also serve hot tamales, roast beef po' boy, fried pickles, and much more. We even serve funnel cake fries here at Coney Island Connection on the corner of North 7th and Arkansas Road.
We're in Ruston, Louisiana, broadcasting from the Allied Roofing booth. Ruston High School took the lead 14-7 over the Ouachita Lions. They are about to kick off, and the Lions only have 2:29 to match that score, but the Lions won the coin toss, and they will get the second half kickoff. So 2 for 1 here. Could they get it down the field and score, and then turn around and do it again in the third quarter?
The middle eight. This is the middle eight, the most crucial part of a lot of games. We can really turn the tide here. We got a person trying to run on late, but yeah, we were missing.
There's only 10.
Man.
No, there's 11. I see 11.
He just ran out.
Here comes a kick. It's a little.
They kicked it right to where he's at, too.
That's it. Taken at the 35. He's going to try to return it. He's to the 40, about the 42-yard line. So good return. And again, decent field position with 2:24 left.
What are the odds of the one place we were missing a guy?
They kicked it.
So it's just a little frustrating right now because statistically, man, we dominating this game. We've been able to move the ball. They haven't, been able to move a drop other than that
big
guy, which, you call players.
Both touchdowns were
exactly. So it's an easier fix than what they have to do to stop us.
And, of course, they've got the block punt that they returned for the touchdown, but Ahmad had 50-something yards on that drive.
But we haven't been capitalizing on the field position. That's all.
Lions ball, 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. Trips to the left side. Incomplete pass stops the clock. Connor hands off to Dade. Dade's got plenty of running room. He's also can get out of bounds. I don't know if he did or not, but he did get a Chris Lewis Coney Island Connection first down.
It's going to be open. It was open before. It's just the nature of.
Hi, I'm Chris Lewis.
The draw is going to be there. The QB draw will be there as well.
Now they're at the Bearcat 44-yard line after that big pickup play. That should put him at 100.
For sure.
108 yards, and it's still not even halftime. Connor's going to keep this one, just try right up the middle, and, man, they were ready for that. He hit hard. He'll get 2 or 3.
Try the QB power, see if we can get him to ram it up in there.
Now, clock's down under 2 minutes right now. 2nd down and 7.
We're not worried about that. We don't want to give the ball back to them with any time.
Right.
This is plenty of time.
Our mindset is to score the football before the half.
There you go.
Boom.
2 receivers lined up on the left side, 2 on the right side now. Twins formation. Connor in shotgun.
Looking to the sideline.
Play clock is running. The regular clock is running too. There's a snap. Connor back to pass. Looking. Going for Kevon Whitlock downfield. Oh,
that's face guard.
Should be. He held his hands up without even turning around and looking. Incomplete pass. No.
It wasn't a lot of clock, but you can't face guard. You can't just run up and throw your hands up in the air.
And Benji's giving him head for that.
Yeah, that's PI.
Benji is giving it to him.
The guy face guard. He just ran up, threw his hands in the air. Never turned around to locate the ball.
3rd down and 7 for the Lions. They're at the Bearcat 41. 1:25 left to go. Lions need to pick up this first down. Connor back to pass under pressure. Dade catches the ball, but he's tackled immediately for a 3-yard loss. So it's going to be 4th and 10. And just like that, with 1:14 left, Lions are going to have to punt. Trey Johnson out there punt.
And just to go back to that.
Timeout on the field.
Yeah, that's
Ruston
Ruston.
caused it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, of course. But just to go back to that fade ball we threw, the go ball.
They're at the Bearcat 41, 125 left to go. Lions need to pick up this first down. Connor, back to pass under pressure. Dade catches the ball, but he's tackled immediately for a 3.
Second down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think that was his initial receiver. I think that was a secondary target. But it almost worked out. 4th and 9. Trey Johnson in the punt.
In the Army, they say we have to establish the initiative, meaning get back to calling the shots, getting the momentum back.
Coming back from halftime, Dez will have the Martinez Chiropractic halftime adjustments, what the Lions will need to do for the 3rd and the 4th quarter.
If you're Ruston and you've been dominated in the trenches, but yet you up 14-7,
that's something, man.
Got to feel great.
You do.
For a Bearcat. That scoop and score. That
right.
punt is
that hurt.
Difference in the game, man.
Here come the Lions to punt.
They ain't moved the ball like that.
Snap. Johnson has it. Big, high punt across the field, too. There's nobody there to defend it, catch it. The Lions will down it at the 13-yard line. Good punt and bad field position for the Bearcats. And there's only 1:04 left in the first half.
But you know, that jump ball coming.
I know. It's coming.
So
hopefully they do something to turn it over, fellas.
Yeah, I love
Try to be too aggressive and get a turnover.
So that's what I was about to say. Do you think they come out, maybe try a run, see if they can pop something, maybe a draw like we did earlier, and then depending on that, because they kind of pin back deep, depending on their first play will determine how aggressive they are. Hudson, 6 receptions for 107 yards. They can't get it done anywhere else. They found that out, and they working it too. Credit to them.
Bearcats have trips to the left side. And you know who's in the middle of that trips. Big number 6.
So you're telling your D-line, screen and draw alert.
Unless you can get a blitz or something and penetrate that. Passes over to number 1, caught, and Dylan Johnson tackles him immediately. He'll gain a couple yards on that, and it keeps the clock running. 56, 55, and rolling. 2nd down and 8.
So we call that a drive starter. They come some screen and draw alert.
Unless you can get a blitz or something and penetrate that. Passes over to number 1, caught, and Dylan Johnson tackles him immediately. He'll gain a shotgun. There's a snap. Looking. He's looking for the big guy, and he's going to catch.
Run through the coverage. Do we call a timeout with 3rd down here?
He'll gain a shotgun. There's a snap. Looking. He's looking for the big guy, and he's going to catch a man over the middle. Lions are going to catch him, tackle him down. He's not a Bearcats. Play clock is down 11. They may just let it go. They're not going to play. They're not going to run another play.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's going to be Coach Brian Jacobs. Will have a word with Benji Lewis here in just a few minutes. And that is going to be the halftime score. Ruston 14, Ouachita 7. Ouachita Lions look great, but yet they're on the back end of this because of a blocked punt that was returned for a field goal.
Hey, we were on the back end of a Sterlington game where we looked a lot worse.
We were down by 10 at Sterlington at the half. Go ahead, Coach.
Coach, we pretty much dominating the game statistically, but we're down 14-7. Give us your thoughts on that, Coach.
Well, pre-snap penalties and things like that, backing us up and getting us off schedule offensively. Obviously, the block on special teams, and we talked about that this week, is just how much a special teams play like that can make a difference in the game. Right now, it's the 7 points they're up. I mean, you know that the Hudson kid's going to be a mismatch for anything. We've got to go defend that ball. We've got to go challenge it a little better than that. But, again, special teams and pre-snap penalties, I think our defense is doing a great job. We just got to continue and get our offense on track.
We get the ball back second half. How's it important for us to score a touchdown, Coach?
Very important. We need to come out and get this thing going. You know, we just seem a little lethargic offensively. We need something big to happen for us.
Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Coach Jacobs, getting Coach Lewis there. And looking at this real quick, looking at the Bearcats who 6 possessions. 6 possessions for both teams. And Bearcats fumbled on the first possession, but the Lions turned it over on downs. Bearcats missed a 42-yard field goal. Lions had the block punt for a touchdown. And, you go on. It was Lions scored a touchdown then to tie it up. Ruston punted, Lions punted. Lions missed a 41-yard field goal. And then, that's pretty much it, the way, the way it ended up there.
Yeah, very, very even game. The turnover, that scoop and score is, once again, I can't overstate how important that is because we have dominated the game. Hadn't taken no advantage of our turnover. They got one turnover, which is essentially that, and they got 7 points out of it in a very impressive manner. So our drives, we've been able to move the ball. We've gotten the ball deep and been able to move it past midfield, get in scoring position, and then we'll get behind the chains.
Right, because of pre-snap penalties.
Pre-snap penalties, or just falling on the ground.
Yes.
Or running out of bounds.
Yes.
Coach
Jacobs, talk to us about what you think's about to happen in the locker room.
Well, based upon history this year, I think they're whatever's going to be said is going to ignite something in them, and we're going to have a great second half. We're going to come out victorious. So we're going to be optimistic and just roll what we've been showing that we can do.
And you know what? I think history has shown us that we're a much better second half team, especially on defense.
Yes, we are.
Exactly.
Well, and look at last week. We expected Franklin Parish. Lions had an 8-point lead, but expected Franklin Parish to come out and just dominate. They didn't score in the second half.
Right, and we've been able to, other than that mismatch in the mind, we've been able to pretty much dominate on. We have dominated on defense.
We have.
Beyond the jump ball.
Man, but as Coach said, how do you cover that? How do you? And I know you were talking about angles and playing the ball, but he's still 6'8".
But look, the passes haven't been perfect. They threw the fade ball to him. The safety is over the top. Once again, he just doesn't go play the ball. It ain't even like he had to high point that ball there. We weren't in position.
Right.
At least make him high point it.
I could see
Make it a difficult contested catch, which is what Coach Lewis said. At least go compete for the ball.
And to answer your question, how you defend it is just by having good safety over the top play.
Yep.
Okay, well, that's what is going on in the locker room, and we're going to go ahead and look at halftime stats here in just a few minutes. Our halftime score, Ruston 14, Ouachita 7. We'll be back. You're tuned into the Ouachita Lions Sports Network, powered by Creed & Creed.
Randall Garvin's Captain Avery Seafood and Specialty Meats is now open. 2 incredible and delicious institutions now under one roof. Fresh cut steaks, stuffed meats, and wraps.
He's got fresh seafood of every kind, along with boiled shrimp, barbecue ribs, sausage, and chicken. Plus, there's always grab-and-go dishes if you're not cooking.
Randall's is also taking ham and turkey orders for the holidays.
Randall's Captain Avery Seafood and Specialty Meats, 1 block off 165 at 2607 Fur End, Monroe.
Hi, I'm Chris Lewis, the proud owner of Coney Island Connection. For nearly 20 years now, we've served the Oklahomans with our fast, friendly service and our famous chili cheeseburgers and our famous chili cheese dogs. Well, the chili is homemade. I'm asking you to stop by today and give us a try. We also serve hot tamales, roast beef po' boy, fried pickles, and much more. We even serve funnel cake fries here at Coney Island Connection on the corner of North 7th and Arkansas Road.
This is your station, Magic 106.1. From New Jack Swing to 2000s R&B. Every beat is a part of your story. Others imitate, but they can't duplicate. Magic 106.1.
Find fresh flavors with Ginger's Kitchen. Ginger's Kitchen is your go-to source for homemade dry rubs, seasoning mixes, and mouth-watering canned goods. Our seasonings and mixes are made with homegrown ingredients, perfect for grilling brisket, enhancing your burgers, or adding a special touch to any meal. You can find our full list of offerings by visiting our website at gingerskitchen.store or emailing us at gingerskitchen@yahoo.com. Ginger's Kitchen, down-home products infused with homegrown ingredients made fresh from our kitchen to yours.
Let's face it, Louisiana roads are not your car's best friend. Every pothole, bump, and crack can throw your vehicle out of alignment. And when that happens, you don't want to take your car just anywhere. You want the best. That's why drivers all over Northeast Louisiana trust Twin City Tires and Automotive. At the heart of it all is Mitch Jordan, the alignment specialist. With more than 40 years' experience, Mitch has seen it all and straightened it all. He's helped thousands of drivers get their cars back on track, handling everything from small adjustments to major corrections.
I'm Christian Creed with Creed & Creed. We're proud to support Ouachita Parish High School because, like football, fighting for the win takes commitment, courage, and teamwork.
And that's what we build in our lines, both on the field and off. These young men work hard, they lead with heart, and they represent our community with pride.
At Creed & Creed, we fight for our clients the same way these athletes do every Friday night.
Thank you guys for supporting our Lions.
Remember, Creed & Creed is all you need. Go Lions!
We are back to the Allied Roofing broadcast booth. It is halftime here in Ruston, Louisiana. We're at the L.J. Hoss Garrett Stadium. Mike Downhour, Ricky Robertson here. And Ricky, I know you have been down there fast and furious with that pencil.
Scribble.
I have watched you go here. So before you go over your halftime stats, let's talk about some of these scores that are going on around. Lions will be on the road to West Monroe next week. And West Monroe right now trailing Ash 21-14.
That's the last update. 7:12 left to go in the second quarter. We are here for the National Guard, Louisiana National Guard halftime show. Oak Grove now up on Beekman Charter 27-7.
Okay.
I think that might have been expected. Neville leads Pineville 4 minutes, 47 seconds to go in the second quarter, 35-0.
Lions played Neville in 2 weeks and Pineville in 3 weeks.
We have the last update for Mangum Faraday game, which is, we talked about it during the break, was supposed to be at Faraday. The field deemed unplayable. I don't know the
and
whole
they put like
there.
$700,000 into that field, and they used all that. Coach was saying they used all that green mesh to grow the grass, and something didn't work. But it is, when the LHSAA says your field is so bad, you're not allowed to play on it. They had to play that game at Mangum, and of course Mangum's taking advantage of that.
That game, Mangum leads 21-6. Franklin Parish last I had was end of first quarter, 13-0 over West Ouachita.
Okay,
That's as I've got.
All right. Well, how about this score? It's 14-7. Both offenses have scored once, but the Bearcats scored on a blocked blocked punt that it landed at the 10. They scooped and scored, ran it in. That's the difference.
Yeah, they started out with a missed field goal.
42-yarder.
And then they blocked our punt, scoop and score on the block, and then we turned around and kicked onside. We scored on a 51-yard drive. Kind of going tit for tat there, but then they had the second touchdown, which was the 30-yard pass to Hudson in the end zone, which leads us to the stats. But they haven't done anything on the ground. They have 16 yards on the ground.
Well, but their whole offense is Ahmad Hudson, the number one tight end in the country.
That's Dalen Powell with 16 yards on 8 carries. And Ahmad Hudson has 107 yards on 6 receptions. Josiah Morgan, 2 yards on 1 catch. Jaden Reddick, 8 yards on 1 catch. Keyshawn Malcolm, 3 yards on 1 catch. So Hudson's gotten 6 receptions. Sam Hartwell, the quarterback, 132 yards passing. I mean, that's all the offense they have.
It. That's all.
132 in the air, 16 on the ground for, 148 yards?
Good teams find a way to win.
Yeah.
And right now, Ruston is winning this game at halftime, 14-7, but there's a long second half yet to come.
Other side of the football, Montrell Connor Jr. Only has 2 completions. He's 2 for 7 for a total of 15 yards. MJ Dade has all 15 of those in the air. On the ground, Dade leads the team, leads all rushers right now with 17 carries for 108 yards. Connor, 8 carries for 19, and then Waddell Clark, 2 carries for 2 yards. Receiving, we just said it, Dade with 2 catches for 15 yards. I mean, if you really look at it, it's not a whole lot of offense. It's the Dade back and forth.
It's the Dade and Hudson show.
Yeah.
Dade for Ouachita, Hudson for Ruston, and of course the special teams played by the Bearcats.
Absolutely.
So Lions get the second half kickoff, and the one thing I have really been excited about with these Lions this year, they do make strong halftime adjustments. Yeah. You do see changes in the middle of the third quarter, middle of the fourth quarter even. So they are adaptable, adjustable. You just have to figure out how to cover a 6'8" tight end.
And that's a tough task when your DB that's on him is 5'8", 5'9".
That's right. He's a foot shorter.
But he's got good coverage. It's just hard to make a play when it's up in the air.
And when he does catch that ball, it's hard to tackle him.
But we've been doing a decent job of that on some of those catches were for 6, 1, 5, 18, and then he's had 2 big ones, the
50-yarder,
the 47-yarder, and the 30-yarder. So when it's the short passes, we've been able to make solid contact. It takes 2 or 3 or 4 guys to get him, but if it's a short pass, a screen pass, or a short pass downfield, we're able to make that stop. It's the long balls downfield that we're having trouble with.
So, okay, well, that's your halftime stats brought to you by Louisiana National Guard. We will be back shortly. We'll have the Martinez Chiropractic halftime adjustments. It is, and let's talk about this for just a second. It is homecoming here.
Yeah.
And Ruston did choose Ouachita, which Ouachita did feel disrespected about that. But, you got to play homecoming at some point. So I guess that's where we are right now. But the homecoming court has been introduced on the field for the Bearcats, and they'll announce the queen here shortly. And hopefully we will be back to action here real soon. Let's just say that. So any final thoughts here before we take a break?
Just we got to make those halftime adjustments.
All right. Well, that will happen. We'll talk to Des about that shortly. Coach Bryant Jacobs as well. We're going to take a break, and we will be back. You are tuned in to the Ouachita Lions Sports Network. We are powered by Creed & Creed.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see them in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
Are you ready to score big this season? Johnny's Pizza House is the winning play for every game day with our new Pizza Squad Rewards app. Download it now from johnnysph.com/app and get in the game with $5 off your first in-app order. Johnny's Pizza House. Let's share a slice of game day glory.
Protect what matters most to you and find out the many ways you can benefit. 100% free tuition and fees to all state colleges. Job training in over 150 different career fields, healthcare, pay, and much more. The Louisiana Army National Guard, part-time service with lifelong benefits. Find out more by visiting www.lang-recruiting.com.
Diamond Gun and Outdoor in Lakeshore. Clearly a cut above the others. Get ready for hunting season at your one-stop shop, Diamond Gun and Outdoors. Ammo, and check out the latest new and used rifles. Why hunt all over town when Diamond Gun and Outdoor in Lakeshore has everything you need, family owned and operated. Diamond Gun and Outdoor, 8203 Desert in Lakeshore, just down from Ray's PG. Diamond Gun and Outdoor, 8203 Desert, Lakeshore.
Imagine having a beautiful smile that carries you through all stages of life, and that beautiful smile begins at Caples & Robinson Orthodontics. To further enhance our patient experience and care, Dr. Caples and Dr. Robinson welcomed Dr. Cammie Laird as a new member of the Caples & Robinson practice. And with over 56 years of combined practice, we are the most experienced orthodontic group in Northeast Louisiana. We use the latest advancements in orthodontic technology, including the Damon Ultima system for braces, and Spark aligners that are customized to fit your life, not the other way around. Our doctors and staff will make sure you have the best experience possible on your journey to a straighter smile. That includes faster and more comfortable treatment that will give you a smile you'll be proud to wear. Ready to get started? Contact Caples & Robinson Orthodontics today at 318-325-9655 and take the first step towards a confident smile.
I'm Christian Creed of Creed & Creed, and as a proud supporter of Ouachita Parish High School, we want to wish the Lions a safe and successful football season. We know you train hard, lead with character, and represent everything that's great about this team and our community. At Creed & Creed, we do the same. We believe in hard work, teamwork, and fighting hard for our victories, on the field and in the courtroom. If you've been injured, give your hometown legal team a call. And remember, Creed and Creed is all you need. Go Lions.
Hi, I'm Melanie, class of 2018.
Hi, I'm Matthew, class of 2020. And our dad owns Mellis Towing.
We don't want your arm and leg, we just want your toe.
343-9998.
Go Lions!
Customer service is really important in the car industry because when you take care of the customer let people know how good you are, and that brings in referrals. So customer retention and customer satisfaction is one of my best things I love about doing this thing. Because if they're happy, I'm happy. My customer happiness is my happiness.
Built to last and backed by integrity, Allied Roofing is your trusted veteran-owned roofing company in Monroe. Quality service and professional installation make them your best choice for roofing solutions. Allied Roofing is ready to provide you with dependable, quick, and customized roofing services that suit your needs 24/7. Visit them online at alliedroofingco.com or call 257-6107. Allied Roofing, proud supporters of Ouachita football.
This is your station, Magic 106.1. From New Jack Swing to 2000s R&B. Every beat is a part of your story. Others imitate, but they can't duplicate. Magic 106.1.
For all your favorite Mexican dishes, stop by Monroe's newest restaurant, El Tío Jose. The Garcia family welcomes you and yours 7 days a week at 5120 Desert Street. El Tío Jose. You're going to love it.
And we are back to the Allied Roofing broadcast booth. We are in Ruston, Louisiana at L.J. Hoss Garrett Stadium. We're at Ruston High School looking at the Ouachita Lions getting back out on the field now that all of these homecoming festivities are over. I am Mike Downhour. Ricky Robertson's doing our stats. Coach Bryant Jacobs is on the sideline. But right now, it is time for Des Lighton and his halftime adjustments, brought to you by Martinez Chiropractic. If you're feeling out of whack, let Martinez Chiropractic check your back. Call for an appointment at 654-4310. They're located on Tower Drive, just off North 18th. Des Lighton, what should the score be right now?
It should be 21-7, 14-7 our way at the worst if we take advantage of the spots we're in. And so my adjustments are simple. Keep doing what you're doing on defense and getting off the field on third down. One addition, we're going to have to compete more with the high point in the ball when they're trying to fade. You know, just keeping a man over the top and bracketing them. That's it. We do that, we're okay. And keep doing the same thing on defense, what we've been doing, owning the line of scrimmage.
Well, what happened in the Lions locker room is the same thing at Ruston. If you look at the stats, MJ Dade has most of the yardage for the Lions. If you look at Ruston, Ahmad Hudson has virtually all the yards for
receiving.
Receiving. And that's pretty much all that's gone on in this game. But the Lion defense has had to really step up over and over again to stop that. But yet the Lions trail 14-7. They did win the coin toss, so they will get this third quarter kickoff here and hopefully can drive downfield and do something with it. Any other adjustments? Martinez, Chiropractic
on offense, the pre-snap penalties have to go away.
They do.
We got to continue to stay ahead of the chains with the run game and just we can own the line of scrimmage with them. They're being forced to bring pressure outside. But even still, we're doing well interior with our interior guys. So duo plays like that are going to be open for us. Got to keep going.
Lee Edwards Mazda sideline report. We're going to check in with Coach Jacobs and see how that team came out. What's their spirit? What's their mood like? How are they feeling down there, Coach?
I was able to go in there and watch them in halftime. It was very business-like. It was quiet. The kids were in there. They weren't panicking. The coaches were watching the film, breaking it down, trying to get ready to set up for their adjustments. And that's kind of what I've seen them been doing in the past, and we've been successful. So I'm very optimistic that coaches and them got it together. They conversed with the team, and we're going to make our adjustments and come out successful.
Lions come into this game 5-0, ranked number 11 in the state. Bearcats come in 4-1, ranked number 3 in this state. I mean, Ash is playing West Monroe. Pineville's playing at Neville. Neville's rolling that one. Ash is up 21-14. It was almost halftime. We'll get an update on that score. And the Lions next week on the road again at West Monroe. We'll be there. Don't forget Wednesday night, the coaches show at El Tio Jose, 5120 Desert Street in Monroe. The week after that, the Lions have a home game. And the Neville Tigers come to play. And then the Lions go on the road Halloween night. What you going to dress for Halloween, Des?
I'm going to be a former All-American has-been commentator. No, I'll figure something out. But
anyway,
we got Big Ziggy in our broadcasting group talking about themes and
that's right. We got to have a theme because we'll be at Alexandria Senior High for Halloween night, and it's gonna be some craziness. And then the following Thursday, November 6th, Pineville will come to the Lions Den. That will be senior night for the Lions, and just expect a really incredible night and the seniors' last regular season game at home.
And look, how about them playing Keisha Cole in the stands right now? Homecoming court wasn't that? It was pretty quick.
It was
all things considered.
It wasn't bad.
You know, it was business-like. But traditionally, we came out and we've taken the ball and drove it after half. So this opening drive is going to be huge. We said it. I can't overstate how big it is for us to come and snatch some momentum back here.
I agree. I agree.
And our defense, man, we know what they do in the second half. I can't wait, honestly, to see them.
Well, I just want to see how the Lions cover Ahmad Hudson. And, they've got more weapons, but why use them when that one's working so well?
Well, they've had to use them because nothing else really was working. What you got there, Ricky?
Couple of score updates here.
Yeah, come on with it.
Louisiana National Guard halftime show. Neville now leads Pineville 42-0 with 1:09 to go in the second quarter.
Ooh.
Ash West Monroe at half. Ash 21. West Monroe 17.
Ooh, they kicked a field goal then. Okay.
Sterlington 20-0 over Richwood. FP at West Ouachita at halftime 34-14.
I thought Franklin Parish would come out with a fire, and
but the Chiefs are coming back.
That's good. That's good. All right. So we talked about what's coming up at West Monroe, home for Neville, at Ash, home for Pineville, and now it is.
First down, baby. Can we own first down? Like we've been doing so far. We've been getting 4 and 5 yards on first down.
And a negative play will get you every once in a while, but the pre-snap penalties are just shooting yourself in the foot. Yeah. So that's got to stop. So Bearcats are out, set to kick off to start this North Monroe Baptist Church.
Do they do another
onside kick? Hey, they might.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, they might.
If they do, they're going to give us a short field.
I'll take it. That's when we scored.
That's right.
These stands are getting full.
Ouachita showed out here. It's another pooch kick. Lions take it at the 30, and Bearcats called that thing, and that's Mansfield looks like there. That's
Javonte Whitlock
or Whitlock.
Yeah, and so he smartly calls. He's looking up like, hey, I didn't know how far away the calls were. They look like they tell him, hey man, you can run that thing.
That's right. So they're going to call that one right at the 30-yard line. So Lions are 70 yards away from tying this game up. 1st and 10 at the Ouachita 30. They're coming up with Wydale Clark split out to the far right side, and that looks like Seneca Battle next to him.
Talking to the offensive line, the referee is doing a lot of talking. I wonder what he's telling them. Maybe they're talking about dinner selections.
Maybe so. All right, here we go. Third quarter underway. Big shift on the defense for the Bearcats. Montrell hands off. Dade is looking for some running room. He's got a little bit of running room. He picks up a quick 5.
Dade dipping and dodging. So look, they're not able to match us man for man, so they're going to try to confuse us, doing some stemming late to try to throw off the blocking scheme. They did a good job of adjusting.
OPHS radio at gmail.com. Pac-Man Lance Martin checking in from the back porch of the old high school sweetheart and buddy Raymond Nelson. He says, go Lions. Here come the Lions. 2 receivers to the right. 2nd down and 5. Snap. Connor's going to keep this one. He's going to try up the middle. He's got a first down on his feet to the 45-yard line. Give him a gain of 10 and a Chris Lewis Coney Island connection first down.
And that was set up by excellent blocking. He was patient, saw the weakness.
Bearcat down.
Got a man down there that I think was in on the tackle. We could use Lance Martin over the top coming down on our.
He might have some eligibility. He might have eligibility left. We need to check in on some of that.
What you think, Jacobs? He might snag him one.
Oh, he's definitely going to snag him one.
He says drunk chicken's cooking. So, and by the way, let us know where you're tuned in tonight. OPHS radio at gmail.com. First and 10 Lions at their own 45. First possession of the third quarter.
Now, what's going on? We're gonna call timeout. Did they not reset the play? They had an injury.
They had an injury. Why didn't they reset the
You're
play
supposed
clock?
to
That's what
reset.
Benji's asking for right now.
They gotta pump the play clock, man. They stopped us. That's crazy. We had to burn a timeout.
Yeah, we shouldn't have.
It looks like they're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
No, they need to talk about it.
Well, Benji's out on the field. He's almost to the hash
He
mark.
needs to, but they had an injury. They stopped play. We sat around and looked while they were trying to decide what to do with the injury.
I'm watching all this go
Ah,
on
they're
down
gonna.
there.
Here it goes with the shucky ducky, man. We need all our timeouts.
Yes, we do, and we just had to burn one for. Let's see if they
Nah,
if
it's
they
done.
give it back or is it done?
And you ain't getting nothing back here with this crowd. Have they given us anything tonight? No.
A hard time.
Yeah.
All right, so it is first and 10 at the 45. Ouachita shows up tonight, and I'm talking about the fans. We're in the stands with them, broadcasting, and I mean, this is a big visitor stand, and y'all, it's slammed. It is slammed full of Ouachita folks.
Hey, Jacobs, what did Coach Mahoney say pregame?
He said we got to make sure, understand that we can't get the refs over there.
Two receivers to the right side for the Lions. Connor in shotgun. First and 10.
Bear front.
Man in motion, right to left.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
we'll
a
take it.
penalty.
We'll
He
take it.
came right across the line. Nose tackle, just nosed right across. That's number 90 for the Bearcats that came right across that line. That is Rakeem Potts, giving the Lions a quick 5 yards to the 50-yard line.
Man, they got a 5'7", 240-pound nose. Ruston always got a short, wide guy that they put inside.
And you know,
That's better than they should be.
I've been broadcasting these games for 36 years. I've seen more coaches thrown out of this game on this field than any other one anywhere. And I mean, virtually every coach gets kicked out of this one. There's a snap. Connor has it. He faked it to Dade. He's going to keep it himself. He's got the first down, still on his feet at the Bearcat 40. Chris Lewis, Coney Island Connection first down, and Connor's looking like he did last week against the Patriots.
And so we've been able to move the ball. It's just that right around this time, and I don't want to jinx us, something crazy happens and we get behind the chains, and then we got to get out of character.
Well, they say he stepped out at the 43, so that's where the line of scrimmage will be. First down, Lions. Same formation with two receivers out to the right side. Dade, the running back. Connor in shotgun. That defense playing tight for that run here.
Yeah, they're going with a bear front. They've got 5 down linemen.
And 4 right behind them. There's a snap. Dade gets a run, and with all that, Dade's still able to pick up some yards. He's able to get 5, maybe 6. It's going to be second down and 4.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
What's up, man?
If you see what's going on, we're playing with two tights, and we got Big Cam as one of them right now. So that's probably why they looking like they're playing at bear front.
Good observation.
That is. I was wondering about the double tight.
Brought in an extra tight end, and one of them is a defensive lineman that they've transitioned to play tight end as well.
Well, that's why they're running.
Cam.
And everybody can get up there, but still, Dade is able to find that hole with the big block like that.
We can pass out of that look, too.
Battle in motion from left to right. Now he's lined up on the far right side. Connor gets the snap, and he is going to hand to Dade. Dade's going to cut the field, change direction. He's to the 30-25, down to the 23-yard line. And that is a Chris Lewis, Coney Island Connection first down. Lions are driving.
So what happened is they're setting the strength to where Cam's lining up. He lined up on the right side. They set the bodies to the right side.
And he cuts to the left.
Cuts to the left. Weak.
Big first down there. Lions are driving this ball. First and 10 at the Bearcat 23. Bearcats on top, 14-7. That was the halftime score. 9:44 left to go in this North Monroe Baptist Church third quarter. Connor gets a snap, high snap, pulls it down. Dade is having to run around that outside. He'll get a 1 yard, maybe 2 on that left side.
All right, that's the craziness that I say will happen at some point on first down that gets us behind the chain. This time, we'll do some good running by MJ. He was able to mitigate that, not have a big loss. But they ain't had nothing for this look with putting Cam at tight end. They kept that one in the tank.
We talked about the Martinez chiropractic adjustments. Lions come out in a double tight formation, and they're just running that ball at will right now.
They saved it.
Second down and 9 from the Bearcat 22.
Let's put positivity in the air.
I like it.
Two receivers lined up on the right side. Connor back in shotgun. Snap. Fakes it to Dade. He's rolling out to the right. He's under pressure. He's got to throw this ball, and he does downfield. Incomplete. Incomplete.
Yeah, and so they were sticking in coverage there. Nobody really came open. Montreal tried to give Cam Brooks an opportunity to make a play in the end zone, but it was dangerous.
Yeah, defenders back there too.
Yeah, but he's made those plays.
Yes, he has. 3rd down and 9 for the Lions.
But that we keep getting in the same 3rd and forever situation. Well, I won't say forever, but 3rd and longs. And now play clock's at 15, still getting the call in.
All right, Lions trying to get set up here. Play clock down to 7.
We look a little discombobulated.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Play clock's down to 3, 2. There's a snap. Under pressure immediately is Connor. He throws that ball, and it is
What a catch.
caught. Man, I thought it was going to be intercepted, but who goes up and
Cam
catches
Brooks.
that? Brooks does. It's not enough for a first down, though. It's going to be 4th down, and here comes Cam Gale to kick a field goal.
Oh, yeah.
4th down and 4.
And you see Cam showing he wanted to go for it, it looked like. Or he thought he had a first down.
4th and 4. Lions out to kick a field goal. Gale attempted a 41-yarder earlier, missed it wide left. Here he comes again. This one will be a 33-yarder. Snap, placement, kick is up. This one looks good.
It's no good.
It's not. It went to the right.
No good.
It went to the right. You heard the crowd. That's the student section. So Gale misses wide left, misses wide right. Lions come up with no points.
Man, they hit us with the want, Mike.
I saw that.
That hurt.
Woo, man. I mean, I know Coach Caesar's doing a great job, but we gotta be better on 2nd down.
Yeah. It definitely just the spacing is what I called it earlier. The what's the word I'm looking for? Organization of it.
Okay.
Yeah. How you sequencing is the word I was looking for. Got a little off that drive.
Lion defense gets out there for the first time. 14-7 Bearcats lead. Look for Ahmad Hudson, the big tight end. Lined up on that left side. Man in motion right to left. It's going to be a handoff, running back up the middle. Not much there. Lions shut that down.
Biggest drive of the game right here for your defense. To be able to
you can't go down 2 scores.
Get that ball back for your offense.
Lions have lost 10 straight to the Bearcats. 10 straight.
Man, Coach Jacobs just said positivity, Mike.
No, I'm just saying this is why. And this is the first time since 2010 that the Lions have come in 5-0. This is the year.
Yeah. They got to make it the year.
Gain of only 1 on that run. It's 2nd down and 9.
You got to know at some point they're going to try you with Aubrey.
Ahmad Hudson is lined up on the near side. Receivers to the right. Hartwell, the quarterback, in shotgun.
Racking him. He's going drag route. Oh,
yep. Handoff, running back up the middle again. He might get a yard before those Lions just shut that down.
So it's going to be 3rd
and 8, maybe.
3rd and 8. And so here we go. You know what they're going to call. It's going to be something to try to get the ball to Aubrey.
To number 6.
Ahmad. I keep calling him Aubrey because.
You think about Drake?
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah.
Drake.
New running back right now. It's number 15.
So good boy.
No, it's still number 5.
So they've run the screen out of this. And look, they got the numbers over there right now.
Trips to the near
side.
Leverage. Man in motion. They're going to try to hit
He's trying to run.
He's going to throw that ball down the field.
Oh, my goodness.
He comes down with it. It's a first down. Who is that? Is that him?
That's Ahmad. Yeah.
It is Ahmad. He just throws the ball high. He comes down with it because nobody else can reach at it.
Nobody else coming off.
Yeah.
He hurt his hand, it looked like.
It does look like his hand. We don't need Wydell hurt.
That was a good pass by the quarterback of putting it in a spot where you're.
Looks like a jam finger, a thumb.
Yeah.
It's a thumb.
I want him to push him, shove him, do something. I'll take a PI on him at this point.
1st and 10 at their own 36. Bearcats driving. 2 receivers left, 1 to the
Ruston.
right. And a flag. Let's see if it's a defensive
It looked like they
offsides.
Look like Petey Jones is upset at us.
It's against the Lions. Give them a quick 5. It'll be 1st and 5.
I didn't see who moved.
I didn't either.
33.
That's why we got Coach Jacobs on that Lee Edwards Mazda sideline.
The fumble earlier.
1st and 10 Lions.
Ball.
I mean Bearcats at the 5. 1st and 5. Gosh, what am I saying?
Ball key.
Receivers on the left and right. Under center, I formation. Running back gets the ball, hits that middle. Not much there. They pushed him back again.
Marcus Jacobs.
He's hitting it hard. He might get a yard. It'll be 2nd and 4.
This defense is stiff in the middle. And I just, Hope they don't get disheartened because they are dominating.
They are.
Other than they haven't been able to figure out how to stop 6.
Nope, 6 is the only one that pulls them out of their third down jams. I formation for the Bearcats. Quarterback under center. One receiver to the left, one to the right.
Got to force them into a third down here.
But the one on the left is Ahmad Hudson.
Fullback, giving it away.
Handoff, running back. He's going to get a couple more yards
got
there.
a tackle.
And he is able to break a tackle and get the first down. He's at the Bearcat 48-yard line.
And so before that, we've been doing a pretty good job of tackling interior-wise. That's the first really interior tackle we've missed.
Man, they moved that to 49. So
yeah, you're going to have to tackle there because they're just depending on it. That fullback is leaning to the direction he's going. His fingers are going. You know.
Can't help it. Hudson lines up on the right side as one part of two receivers over here. Quarterback Hartwell goes under center again. I formation behind him.
I hate it.
Here's a snap. Fullback gets the dive. Oh, no, he faked it, handed it to the running back, who's going to get about 4 yards before he's pushed out of bounds. Maybe 5. We'll see where they mark it.
Yeah, that was Dallas Elmore, it looked like. Is that Dallas Elmore? Is that 10? Come up with the tackle? Or 12?
I think that was number 2.
Dylan
Johnson.
It was either number 2 or 12.
I think it was 12. We'll give him his credit.
4:30 left in his North Monroe Baptist Church third quarter. 2nd down and 5 for the Bearcats. They are in Lion territory now. They lead 14-7, and they've got 2nd and 5 at the Ouachita 46.
Yeah, that was that sophomore Nolan White. Come up.
2 receivers lined up on the far side. Hartwell's back in shotgun. Throws that pass to big Ahmad Hudson, who's hit and brought down immediately. He may gain a yard on that pass, but that's where they've been breaking tackles and making big gains. So credit Ouachita's defense for that big stop.
And that was Manfield that came down hard with authority and made a good open field tackle on.
No gain. Ball is right where it was at the 49.
But even with that open field smashing him, he didn't go down.
No.
It took a second effort.
Well, you got to get all parts of him down.
Got to run your feet.
The upper half, the lower half, and 6'8" is hard to bring down.
Yeah.
He's lined up as part of twins on the left side over there.
Big third down here.
Hartwell backed up in shotgun.
Split face.
Snap. He's looking to throw. Under pressure. He's having to roll out to the right side. He's going to throw towards Hudson.
They're going to call PI.
No, incomplete pass.
All right.
No flag. 4th and 5 for the Bearcats.
Oh, you know what? That's a lot of hand fighting. They called it like that on us, too. So credit to the refs there. We're going to talk about them. They're calling it both ways.
Yes, they are.
I think they may go for it, too.
I do, too, as well.
Well, you got number 6. It's been working for you.
Oh, no, punt team's coming on.
All right, 4th and 5. Or no, they're faking.
Game,
they're fake.
Game.
Fake. Punt team goes back out. They're going to try to quick snap it here.
Balky.
Here comes quick snap. Quarterback's going to try to keep it around the left side, and he is not going to make it. Ouachita defense steps up, stopped him after a yard gain, turns that ball over on downs. What a big turnover for the Lions.
Remember that play, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Those type of plays. That is, once again, a turnover. That's a takeaway right there for the Lions. Great field position. Way to bow your necks. They tried to run the QB power over the edge. Sweep, I should say. Stuffed it. I kind of forgot myself for a second. I started yelling ball key on Mike.
Well, what they were doing is they were running the punt unit out, so Ouachita was substituting, and then they hurried up, and the punt team ran back in. Offense came out. Quick snap. Quarterback kept it. Lions answered it. Got a yard gain, but Lions take over on downs. 1st and 10 at the Ouachita 45-yard line. Last time Lions had field position like this, they scored a touchdown. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Connor in shotgun, and he's going to pitch it to Dade, who is immediately under pressure. Connor's going to block for him, but they're going to get about a 1-yard loss after all of that action.
Hey, that
2nd
was
11.
Olympic running there just to make that happen, man. So they try to the quick pitch. They've been getting a lot of penetration on the edge. A lot of times, other than the speed option, really, the edges haven't been open.
2nd down and 11 for the Lions.
They ran right into a pressure look.
2 receivers to the left. Connor calls for the ball, wants to throw, looking, throwing for Wydell.
Hey, that's
Clark.
holding. He's holding the entire time.
And oh my goodness. And Benji's going to the
Benji's
going to the official, showing where he was holding him on the
shoulder pads.
It's the same guy.
He's okay. They're running a go ball. Wydell stacked the man immediately. That means he got his hips past his hips. He's cooked like fried chicken. The DB's beat, so what does he do? He reaches and grabs his shoulder pads to stop him from running away from him, which he would have.
My goodness, that one's tough. 3rd down and 11 for the Lions.
You got to call that one. I mean, I get hand fighting, but if I can just reach inside of your shoulder pads, Mike, and grab you, I'm going to do that all night.
Two receivers over on the right side for the Lions. Connor in shotgun, 3rd and 11. He's going to throw. Got a man downfield. It's going to be a jump ball on that one. And it's going to be incomplete to Wydale Clark.
They're not getting you that.
Nope. So it's going to be 4th and 11. Trey Johnson will be in to punt for Ouachita.
So here's the thing. I know you're like, man, you run 2 go balls. They're running a bare front. They're running man free. Really just zero. The free safety's not getting over there. They're daring us to throw the ball, and we're going to have to win that matchup. But we did win the matchup, and he cheated. That's what the corner does if I grab you and stop you from running. So it's tough. It's tough.
4th and 11. Trey Johnson in to punt. Return man standing at his own 20-yard line at the Bearcat 20.
But our defense, man, you just got to give them a little bit of more of a breather than that.
Here come the Bearcats to block. Johnson gets it off high punt.
Can he get it back?
Bear catch called for, and it's going to take a Ouachita bounce. Yes, it's going to bounce all the way down to the 21-yard line. It's a good punt by Trey Johnson. Bearcats take over 1st and 10 at the 21.
35-yard punt. 45-yard punt.
That was a nice one.
What a flip. Way to flip the field there, young brother.
And that is Desmond's brother out there. His real blood brother.
I only say brother, when you do a good punt.
Stupid little kid if it's a bad punt, right? All right, so Bearcats go back on offense. Bearcats lead 14-7. And we have got, looks like 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in this North Monroe Baptist Church 3rd quarter.
I'm trying not to ruminate on that go ball, but you gotta call that, man.
Here come
game-changing play.
Here come the Bearcats. Receiver to the left, and this is that big run formation, I formation, quarterback under center. Running back gets that handoff, and he will get about a 6-yard gain before he's brought down.
I'm trying to see. I think that was – is that Odie? I think that was Odie there coming downhill. No, that was Jacobs. That was Jamarcus Jacobs. Big-time play on that toss.
Quick snap, handoff again. Looking at the left side this time. He's got that 1st down, and he's out to the 35-yard line. That's going to be a 1st down for the Bearcats. They're going with the quick snap.
Yeah. So right now, they're trying to tire our defense out with tempo because they know they've been on the field for a while. It's just a coaching tactic here. Go tempo. You know your defense has been living on the field. Can you get them out of breath and wind it?
Here they do. Here they come back again in that same I formation. Quarterback under center. Quick snap. Running back gets it up the middle. He got plenty of room. He is broken free, and he will be tackled all the way into the Ouachita 33-yard line. Give him a gain of 10, 20, about 35 on that one.
Yeah, we're tired, Mike, and you can see it because that's the same play they've been running. We've been
stuffing it. That's right.
Yeah.
And they're going to do a quick snap here.
They hadn't run the toss a lot, but look for a shot play here. This is where
I formation, quarterback under center.
Kind of out of sorts. Hands on our knees.
There we go. Handoff, snap, running back, and man, Dylan Berryman leveled in for a loss. I mean, you heard everybody go, ooh. Yeah.
Mama, they go that man again.
Yes.
Hey, that is a grown man out there that just, this is where.
I formation, quarterback under center.
Kind of out of sorts. Hands on our knees.
There we go. Handoff, snap, running, pitches it. It's a reverse. Number 1's got it over on that right side, and only Wydale Clark can get him. And he does get him down, gets him, and a flag at the 3. They'll get this ball 1st and 10 at the 1.5-yard line. 1st and goal, I mean.
Yeah, and so I said look for a shot play. That's similar to a shot play, which is a trick. Throw the reverse in there when we're tired, out of sorts.
And that's what they did.
And you got to stay home. And it's just – they're going to call a horse collar, though, huh? He horse collar. All right, I'm off of it. That was a horse collar on Wydale on offense.
Yeah. They're putting the ball at the 1. So Bearcats ball 1st and goal at the 1. They already lead 14-7. Quarterback, I formation, under center. He's going to hand off to the running back who's going to go in for the touchdown. Bearcats score. Take a 2-score lead.
Championship. That was a championship drive there, Mike.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
When you got to have it, when you got a team kind of reeling a little bit, they can't, and they imposed their will on us that drive.
And they hurried up. They went to the quick snap. They went to the hurry up deep offense.
Yep. That's a team that's been deep in the playoffs and that understands the flow of games and say, hey, right now is our chance to snatch momentum in this game. And they did.
And the biggest thing is we had the ball on it within the 30-yard line, that 30-yard line 4 times and came up with no points.
No point.
You're right. You're right. Here comes the extra point attempt. Waiting on the snap. Snap, placement, kick is up, and it is good. So it is a 21-7 Bearcat lead. 50 seconds left in this North Monroe Baptist Church third quarter. We'll be back. You're tuned into the Ouachita Lions Sports Network, powered by Creed and Creed.
A proud graduate of Ouachita High School's class of 1990, Paul Evans has been helping families in the toughest times for years. You find yourself stuck behind those cinder block walls? Call Paul. Paul Evans Bail Bonds, 267-7740.
Back to action here at the Allied Roofing broadcast booth. Ruston goes the distance. They got the ball at their own 21 and went 79 yards for the touchdown and take a 21-7 lead.
All right. We've been punched in the face again. How do we respond? How do we respond, Mike? It's still plenty of time here. It's a 2-possession ball game. Can we recenter?
How do we respond?
Yep.
Lions come into this game 5-0. Bearcats 4-1. This is the beginning of District 2-5A play. Lions on the road at West Monroe next week. Here is the kick, and this one's going to be a deep kick, and nobody's back there, so it is going to go out of.
That's a flag. Did we feel that?
No.
No, it went out of bounds. So that's good. Lions will get a good spot out of that.
No.
But it didn't look like it was going to bounce completely out of bounds there.
But what he could do is stand out of bounds and touch the ball without possessing it, and that would extend it, and it will be out of bounds.
So that should put it at the 35, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, right now, Coach Lewis is letting the official have it, as he should, because sometimes you got to guilt these guys into making the calls they should be making on their own.
And yes, it is at the 35. So Lions 65 yards away.
It's almost like Coach Mahoney didn't been here a few times.
No doubt.
I think he's one of the ones that may have gotten booted too.
I'm pretty sure he was one of the ones that got booted.
I would have been kicked out of the game on that call.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Connor in shotgun.
Free snap penalty. Killing ourselves.
And that's going to be procedure against the Lions, I believe. Yep. Unbelievable.
Got to settle down. Settle in.
1st and 15 now for the Lions, back at the 30.
So who's going to rally the troops? This is what you're looking for.
This is where you see your leadership.
The player's going to step in and say, hey, we okay. We got to rise to this occasion. We better than that.
You were down by double-digit points at Sterlington and came back and pulled that one out. Here they are again, down by double digits. Connor has the ball. He's going to keep it himself. Right side looking to run. He's got some room. He's got the first down, still on his feet to midfield. That's a Chris Lewis Coney Island Connection first down. Connor, keeper.
And so, once again, moving the ball has not been an issue for us. It's just sustaining it, keeping it going. And we haven't been able to pop that big play that we normally get. Look for that. We're going to need at least one big
And the Lions have struggled with the passing game tonight.
Yeah, we're going to need at least one big, struggle because they're holding us.
Well,
but we're going to need at least one big play.
What do we call an explosive?
Yes, an explosive. We need an explosive.
1st and 10 at their own 47. Connor hands off to Dade. Up the middle goes Dade. Dade's got room to go. He's got a first down and more. Finally brought down at about the 38-yard line. No flag there, but a Bearcats down.
Hey, look, I don't mind you. If you're going to blow calls, don't be making tackles, though.
No doubt. No doubt.
Look, if you ain't going to make the calls, okay. But don't be out there making explosive.
1st and 10 at their own 47. Connor hands off to Dade. Up the middle goes Dade. Dade's got room to go. He's got a first down and more. Finally brought down at about one to the right.
He's still running forward without that guy.
Connor's going to keep this one himself. Try it on the right side. He's going to get a few yards out of it. I thought he was not going to get much.
But about 4.
Yeah, 3 or 4 yards he'll get.
Yeah, but
where they mark it.
Your quarterback lowered his shoulder there and tried to run through a man's face like beast mode.
Maybe he's trying to take over and lead.
Yeah. maybe trying to establish some dominance. That's going to be the end of the quarter. Here's going to be fourth quarter down 2 scores with the ball.
That's right. And that's it. We'll take our break. 21-7, Ruston leads it. We're back in 1 minute. You're tuned into the Ouachita Lions Sports Network, powered by Creed and Creed.
Got to fight.
So what I was saying on that last touchdown.
Find fresh flavors with Ginger's Kitchen. Ginger's Kitchen is your go-to source for homemade dry rubs, seasoning mixes, and mouth-watering canned goods. Our seasonings and mixes are made with homegrown ingredients, perfect for grilling brisket, enhancing your burgers, or adding a special touch to any meal. You can find our full list of offerings by visiting our website at gingerskitchen.store or emailing us at gingerskitchen@yahoo.com. Ginger's Kitchen, down-home products infused with homegrown ingredients made fresh from our kitchen to yours.
This is your station, Magic 106.1. From New Jack Swing to 2000s R&B. Every beat is a part of your story. Others imitate, but they can't duplicate. Magic 106.1.
Hi, I'm Mel.
This is your station, Magic 106.1. From New Jack Swing.
Nice.
All right, we are back. Allied Roofing broadcast booth. 21-7 as we begin the Randall's Captain Avery fourth quarter. Bearcats on top, but Lions are driving. They're now moving north to south, left to right. 2 receivers left, 2nd down and 7. Connor has it, looking to throw. Under pressure, he's going to have to run. He's still running.
Got space.
Yeah, he wants to throw that ball, but he will take the yards down to about the 30. So he'll gain a few yards out of all that.
And so they kind of fooled us there. It's almost like they knew we were going to take a shot. They started off pressed, and then they bailed at the end.
3rd down and 2. And let's see here. We do have another email here from OPHS radio at gmail.com. It's Coach Doug Smith, class of 98, watching on YouTube, standing up in the living room. Can't sit during a game like this. Go Lions. Connor takes the snap, hands off to Dade. Dade's going to try the left side. Dade only needs 2 yards, and they stop him. He'll get a yard. It'll be 4th and 1.
And
Lions got to get this.
He's been doing a good job of going vertical. That time he went a little too horizontal, east and west.
That's when you got to know down and distance. Just stick it and get the first.
100%.
4th down now. Lions are not putting a field goal kicker in on this one.
Oh, absolutely not.
They are going to go for it.
But, we're in the shotgun. It opens you up for the blitz and penetration.
2 receivers left, and Dade's going to get it. Dade's going to try up the middle, and I don't know if he got it.
I believe he got it.
He got it.
He did get it.
Second effort.
All right. Well, that is a Chris Lewis Coney Island connection first down if they go ahead and complete this.
Oh, yeah. If it's close.
Bearcats say it's their ball.
I don't like how they looking.
He pushed past it. I don't know what. It depends on the spot.
Well, then they're putting it on the 29.
First down.
All right. Lions getting that first down. My goodness.
Hey, look. It took a long time, though, bro.
I know it.
I thought it was pretty obviously a first down.
Too.
From up here, it looked obvious.
Well, Lions need this. They need this drive. They need to score.
Hey, they ain't giving us nothing, Chief.
Connor in shotgun with receivers on both sides. He wants to throw, looking, got a man over the middle, dropped it. Again, another ball dropped.
It was a little behind him, but still very catchable.
It's in your hands.
Yeah. He had to flip his hips on it, but you want him to make that catch because he's in space. We're going to have to make some of those passes.
Yes, we are.
We have to make them respect that.
2nd down and 10 for the Lions.
Man.
21-7 Bearcat lead, 10:53 left in the game.
We've never had this many drops.
I know.
Never had this many drops. I was sitting there thinking the same thing.
Lions lined up on both sides. Receivers stacked. Connor in shotgun. Has a snap. Hands off. Fakes the handoff to Dade. Rolling to his right. Got his receiver, and it is caught. He's still fighting for extra yards. He's in the red zone to the 20.
Yep, that's Cam Brooks there. Now, Cam is one of our most sure-handed receivers. Wide receiver who happens to be a tight end. Big time catch. We had to have it.
It's 2nd down or is it first down?
First down.
It's a Chris Lewis Coney Island connection first down. He picked up 10.
And so you look for your hot hand. You look for who's got your sure hands. Look for them to dial up something for Campbell again later in this drive.
In the red zone at the Bearcat 19. Here come the Lions. Receivers are stacked again. Close to the O-line there. Connor has to come down with that ball, and he's just going to run it. Runs it up the middle. He's at
Oh,
man,
head-to-head.
that was a head-to-head smash. And now there's about to be a fight down there. There's going to be flags in a minute. Lions are defending against that big hit. It was helmet to helmet on there, and Bearcats are pulling their guy off now too.
Yeah, we got to be smarter than that.
No flags were thrown.
Yeah,
we got to be smarter than that. We're down 14. We had a chance to try to score. We can't lose our starting quarterback.
That ball made it down to the 15. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
I agree.
That was a hard hit, y'all.
$18 seconds left on the clock. I don't know why they were holding it up like that.
I don't know either. Two receivers stacked on the left side. Connor in shotgun. Snap. Dade gets it. Tries that right side. Got men waiting for him there. He's trying to break through, but they push him out of bounds and still pushing him out there. There's still no flags thrown here, and there's a lot of folks getting irritated.
Yeah, you're not getting that call, Mike.
No, I'm worried about it.
Even on
the
our
sideline
sideline.
Going.
We're not getting that call. And I don't know, you think you might get it on our sideline. Nope.
Make some noise, man. You know what down here.
It's going to be 3rd and 7 now.
But you know that we didn't block anybody on the right side there.
No, they were all waiting for Dade. 3rd and 7. Ball is at the 15-yard line. Connor has it. Looking to throw.
Run.
He's under pressure. He's going to have to run and keep it. He's got some running room. 10-5. Montrell Connor scores. Creed and Creed touchdown. Lions bring it to within 1 score.
Woo!
Wow.
And that's backyard football.
That is
First
what it
read
was.
wasn't there. Second read wasn't there. He steps up, finds a lane.
At the 15-yard line. Connor has it. Looking to throw.
Run.
He's under pressure. He's going to have to run and keep it. He's got some running room. 10-5. Montrell Connor scores. Creed and Creed.
How about a turnover on the kickoff?
Woo, that'd be
No, that's okay.
right on time.
Swinging gate formation. Now they're back into a regular formation. Extra point is critical at this point.
Critical. Nothing's wrong.
Snap. Placement. Kick is up. And it is good. We have a 21-14 ball game with 9:11 left in the game. We're back in 30 seconds. You're tuned in to Ouachita Lions Sports Network, powered by Creed and Creed.
Let's face it, Louisiana roads are not your car's best friend. Every pothole, bump, and crack can throw your vehicle out of alignment. And when that happens, you don't want to take your car just anywhere. You want the best. That's why drivers all over Northeast Louisiana trust Twin City Tires and Automotive. At the heart of it all is Mitch Jordan, the alignment specialist. With more than 40 years experience, Mitch has seen it all and straightened it all. He's helped thousands of drivers get their cars back on track, handling everything from small adjustments to major corrections.
Back to action here from the Allied Roofing broadcast booth. We are at L.J. Hoss Garrett Stadium on the campus of Ruston High School. Lions went down 65 yards, scored the touchdown. It is now a 7-point game, but the Bearcats will get the ball.
And what I saw was the body language. You saw your quarterback coming on, firing up your defense. You see the offensive line coming off the field, hyping up the team. This team is fighting, and the fans are fighting.
Here's the kick by Cam Gale. It's a pooch kick, and it is going to bounce at the 35. Lions can get this. Did they get it?
He got it. That's our ball.
Lions have it. It was a pooch kick. Nobody covered it. Bearcats looked at each other, and a Lion jumped on it. Let's wait for the official call here, though.
I think he probably lost it when he jumped up under, to be honest with you.
What?
I saw him jump up on it, then he kind of just bounced and hit, and he went to the Ruston player.
Jeez.
My goodness. Bearcats recover that.
Jeez.
We bounced right on it, too, guys.
Opportunity.
It's called don't kill the baby. You don't jump on the ball, you jump on side the ball. He was right there, Mike. It was right there for the taking.
Yes, it was.
Did we get the replay?
No.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm telling you, I'm seeing it. We had it. And you know how, like you said, don't kill the baby.
Yeah. Don't jump flat on the ball. It's going to squirt out.
That's exactly what it did, Des.
And that's a turnover circuit drill that they run when the coach throw the ball and you're taught to cradle the ball.
They're going to place the ball for Ruston at their own 32-yard line. That's where Ruston will begin. First down and 10. Lions sure missed an opportunity there.
I was so surprised we didn't have it because I saw our guy, jump on top of it. It parted like the Red Sea.
That's right.
Their guy, messed up. He just stepped away from the ball. I guess he forgot the rules of football for a second.
It's like nobody wanted it.
It was a gift. Here you go. Take it. I don't want it.
Now,
officials talking to
I'm
Coach
about to
Lewis.
say, officials down there talking to coaches, players are talking to each other. Somebody's doing. Coach Jacobs, you hear any of that action?
No, sir. After getting ran over, I try to stay away from.
I think Coach Lewis thinks maybe he maintained possession long enough for it to be our ball. That's the only thing I can be thinking he argued, but you saw it scored out.
Yeah, I saw it scored out immediately.
Here come the Bearcats. They've got one receiver out to the far.
We call it timeout. Oh, my goodness. We need all our timeouts. What happened? We missing somebody?
We've got 11 men on the field.
We couldn't get them lined up correctly.
Oh, man, we need all our timeouts, dog.
We'll take a quick 30. We're back in 30 seconds. You're tuned in to Ouachita Lions Sports Network, powered by Creed & Creed.
I'm Christian Creed with Creed & Creed. We're proud to support Ouachita Parish High School because, like football, fighting for the win takes commitment, courage, and teamwork.
And that's what we build in our lines, both on the field and off. These young men work hard, they lead with heart, and they represent our community with pride.
At Creed & Creed, we fight for our clients the same way these athletes do every Friday night.
Thank you guys for supporting our Lions.
Remember, Creed & Creed is all you need. Go Lions!
We are back to the Allied Roofing broadcast booth. 1st and 10 Bearcats at their own 32-yard line. One receiver split far out to the right side. I formation. Hartwell, the quarterback, under center. He's trying to get the play called to all of his folks, and it's going to be a handoff to the running back, a pitch to the running back, who breaks the tackle and gets out to the 35. Give him a gain of 5.
So what I don't like, we were there, tackles that we were coming up earlier and making sure tackles for 2
are not.
They running through that first contact and starting away on. Got to bring your feet because he just sunned us on the edge there.
2nd down and 5 for the Bearcats. Clock is running at 8:49 left in the game.
This is a championship drive for them to be able to milk this clock. 4-minute drill. Big time drive for the defense. Can we get the ball back to offense?
Receiver split out to the far side over there. One to the near side is Ahmad Hudson, the big 6'8", number 1 tight end in the country.
They've got some success on the downhill toss.
Quarterback in shotgun, hands off running back. He's going to bust forward and get that first down. Gain of about 6.
So 2 plays they really didn't run first. They running counter now and downhill toss, and they found some success with it. It's going to set up a third. This is a free play. You like the 3rd and 1. I'd rather them go ahead and get the first down.
I thought they had the first down.
And reset it. Generally, when you get off the field, your best chance of getting off the field is earlier in the drive.
Right.
Bringing AJ out for some more beef.
I see him.
Hope we get a tackle for loss, guys.
Yeah,
that'd be a good time to do it.
That would be game changing. Hopefully they try it in the middle and run right to Big Dylan.
Bearcats at their own 41-yard line. Clock is 7:49 now.
All right. Now look, we missing a guy.
Receiver to the left, one to the right. Fullback dive on the 3rd and 1. Did he get it?
I don't think so.
It's close.
He got nowhere.
Benji's trying to show him where to spot it.
Hey, ref, back up.
It doesn't look like any gain here. Well, no, maybe half a yard.
Well, he moved it a little bit.
They're giving him the first, fellas.
Oh, my.
Oh, yeah, my. It was close. It was close. It was close.
So 1st and 10. Ball is at the 42.
Nothing egregious. Once again, I call it a free play. I'd rather them get the first down, keep the clock rolling.
Because the clock is running. It's down to 6:50 now.
It'd be 2nd down right now.
Receiver lined up over on the left side. Fullback's going to get the pitch to the right side. And again, that defense trying to shut him down. He's still going to get about 4 yards.
He's still falling forward. That's
right.
There. They run it. They started the drive with that play. They're running first down that play each time. But we can't let them fall forward. Run your feet.
2nd down and a short 6.
Somebody is going to have to step up on that edge and come make a tackle. A grown man tackle.
And you also are looking at, no matter what, they still, that number 6, Ahmad Hudson, is still in the game, and he's lined up 2 receivers on the right side.
I don't think they'll put it in the air. They want the clock to keep rolling, and they're getting 5 yards running the ball.
That's right. I formation, quarterback under center, fullback dive. He is able to get a couple more. It'll be 3rd and about 3.
And so this is why I'm making such a big deal about them falling forward on the tackle. It's 3rd and 3. It'd be 3rd and 5 if we come up and make that solid tackle.
Right. And that clock is running. It's already in the 5-minute zone. Ray Jones checks out.
Big down for us.
Yes, huge down.
3rd and 4.
Because from here on out, if they get close, they're going to go for it. So you got to be thinking ball key for sure. They haven't really run any hard count.
Ruston's always up for a trick play, too. Always up for a trick play.
They like downhill talk.
Receiver
not
to the left.
Oh, that's false start. There we go. Bag them up.
Okay, that does help. They do call that one. And that's going to be 3rd and 9 now instead of 3rd and 4.
We like
That's
it.
a big deal.
They going to 6. They was trying to run QB power. Back shoulder jump ball to 6. Coming right up.
That's right. you called it. That's their 3rd down go-to.
Got to get this crowd involved. What are our bands at? Is our band here?
Yeah, it's down there.
Oh. Let's go, crowd. Let's get loud, baby.
We're gonna put a cheerleader suit on Dez over here.
They gotta make some noise.
3rd down, 3rd and 9 for the Bearcats. 2 receivers and Hudson split out to the far side. 2 receivers to the near side. Snap. Quarterback back to throw. He's looking, gonna roll to his right, and he is not gonna have anything there. Now he throws over the middle, incomplete. 4th and 9. Looks like the Lions have held.
Yes, and
they could have called pass
They sure could have. They sure could have. It would have been a bailout call, but we definitely contacted and collided with the receiver. I thought they was going to call it. Luckily, it don't look like they called PI at all.
On anybody.
That's
All
a
right.
makeup call.
Yeah.
Wydell Clark got his thumb wrapped up. No, that's not
happy
Clark.
about it.
Block. Got a piece of it there. The kick is out, and it is going to go down to the Ouachita 35-yard line.
Okay.
And it is Clark out there. They had to bandage up his thumb out there. But so Lions have a chance to tie the game.
And so
With 4:42 left to go, they trail 21-14. They take over 1st and 10 at their own. Where are they going to mark this? We'll just wait and see where they mark that.
the fact he got that ball, blocking the punt is a skill. People, you're just not running back there, right? So Mansfield is there in plenty of time.
Yeah.
But you got to take it off his foot, and you got to have your hands together.
But he just got a piece of it, huh?
He went and swiped. His hands were separated. The ball can go right between your hands.
All right, ball is at the 34. 1st and 10 Lions. This is the tying drive.
Oh, false start. They shifted sideways. Now, look, are they going to call snap abatement? Because they did stand. If they make a call and it makes us jump, they can call it on that. But
Nope, it's called against the Lions. Back them up 5. It'll be 1st and 15.
hey, it was wishful thinking. Now they gave it to us. They called it on us earlier. Snap infraction. Back it up. Hey, whoever's running the soundboard, I hope you stub your toe. Man.
1st and 15. It's time to focus on Lions doing something big here.
Yep.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Connor in shotgun. Wydell Clark in motion now. There's a snap. Dade gets a handoff. Trying that left side. Not much there. He'll get back to about the 30, so gain of a couple.
He got 2 yards with that. And that's when you got to just be smart as an offensive lineman. Eye discipline is what they call it. You looking at the wrong spot. You're usually staring where you're going to go. And so when you see that movement, that jerky movement, it makes you flinch if you're not focused.
Yeah, he only got about a yard there.
What happened?
And no, it was
somebody emailed you a screenshot?
Yeah.
Because he's looking at our crotch with the camera?
Trips receiver to the right side here. Now Clark goes in motion from right side to the left side.
I'll keep running that thing.
Connor, snap. He wants to throw. Under pressure immediately. Throws downfield. There is a man down there. It's too far. Incomplete pass. That's going to bring up 3rd and 14. Big plays now for the Lions. They've got to score. They've got to get this first down.
But it's just a terrible situation. What play do you have for 3rd and 14? And you almost wish Montrell just keeps running and tries to make a play with his feet. Now I understand he's trying to get his ball in the area of his playmaker because all season Wydell, if you get the ball in his vicinity, he coming down with that thing. So, it's a little too far for him, though. What are we doing here, Jacobs? What are you doing here, you? I'm calling something up in Wydell.
Third down and 14.
or a draw to get you to cut it in half.
And that's what I was thinking, Des.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Now it's empty backfield as Dade goes in motion. Connor looking to throw. Connor looking. Now he's going to have to run.
He fumbled the ball.
Fumbled the ball, and it's still loose.
It went out of bounds.
I don't know. Bearcats say they have it.
It went out of bounds. Don't give us. It's on their sideline. I saw the ball go out of bounds. Yeah, it's out of bounds.
But that's going to bring up 4th and about 9.
Man, he had yards to get. You got a better vantage point than me. It looked like he had space on that sideline. Do we punt it away and play defense? We ain't got but one timeout.
At this point, you got to punt it away and play defense.
Look like we're going for it.
Because if you don't get it, I promise you, Ruston put it away.
Yes. 21-14.
Look like we're going for it.
Lions have 4th and 12. Lions are going for it. 4th and 12.
Here goes the ball game.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left.
Can we get a freeze call?
There's a snap. Connor back to pass. He's throwing for it. There's a man downfield. It's big. It's intercepted. Intercepted as he threw in the coverage there.
Hey, that's the best thing that could have happened if we can make a tackle.
No flags, no anything. Bearcats will take over.
Well, we had 2 players in the same vicinity, and notice they're not going to show the replay. Here we go. There definitely was contact, but their man went and made a play on the ball.
There's a snap. Connor back to pass. He's throwing for it. There's a man downfield. It's big. It's intercepted. Intercepted as he threw in the coverage there.
Hey, that's the best.
Well, let's see where they even mark the thing.
Hopefully he stepped out of bounds early. That's tough. I want to know how we had 2 guys in that same area, like almost like a Hail Mary situation.
Somebody was wrong on that route.
Yeah. Because you bring now and why I keep saying that, because now you got an extra defender that shouldn't be there in the area.
And that's what hurt him.
You should have one on one hash and other on the other hash.
Correct.
So it looks like the ball.
What?
I'm sorry.
They're waving the flag off?
It's going to be Ruston ball at the Ouachita 32.
Now, what did they throw the flag, though?
I don't know. Benji's talking to the official again.
Did they call blocking the back or something? That would have been huge. Because that would have been essentially a punt. But now they're basically in field goal range. Their field goal kicker.
All they got to do is just run the clock out. It's 3:25 left in the game.
We got to get 3 and out and make them try a long field goal, maybe a TFL.
Trust me, Ball's gonna want to punch this in and make.
Oh, no doubt.
14.
I have no.
Oh yeah,
doubt
and make
about
it look like a dominant game for sure.
High formation. Hartwell goes under center. Snap. Pitches
Down
back.
top. What they've done
back.
Drive.
And he's going to get a couple on the right side.
So if you're defense, the last 3 drives they started with that downhill toss. If you on that, and it's also a downhill toss to the right.
Yeah.
So if you're the left end, you got to be licking your chops.
But they get 3 yards out of it, so it's 2nd and 7.
It's better than 5 they got last time.
Yep. Clock is running, and nobody's in a hurry to snap.
Well, we had to burn a timeout on defense earlier drive because we couldn't get lined up. Then we had to burn a timeout because of the injury that they didn't stop the clock for earlier. So
6 seconds on the play clock. Quarterback under center, I formation behind him. 2-1. He snaps the ball, and it's going to be a pitch to the left side. Running back is going to
make
a spin move and get the first down. So a new fresh set of downs for the Bearcats.
Yeah. Yeah, that was tough. That was it's getting late.
Yeah, it is.
Getting late.
1st and 10 in the Ouachita red zone at the 18.
So you mentioned that we hadn't gone 6-0 since my junior
2005.
year. Well, that game that stopped us from going 7-0 is we got the break speed off us by Neville.
Ah, okay.
And it was a real come to Jesus game for us. Maybe if we can't pull it out here, this will be that game for us.
Lions on the road to not Bastrop. You might be thinking Bastrop. West Monroe next week. Fullback dive, right side.
Somebody snatch it
into big guys.
We're gonna need a strip.
And yeah, but he gets it down to the 15.
And we almost actually stripped that ball.
I saw Jamarcus come in and grab it with both hands.
He just could strip that and come running the other way, man. That would have been so big.
My goodness, talk about, do you believe in miracles?
Almost like Zachary.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah. Hey, look, I remember pulling out there to kick out that safety. Me and Jamie Renfro.
2nd down and 7 at the Ouachita 15. Running formation, big tight end lined up on the right side. Quarterback under center.
Dive again. Or toss.
It's a toss to the right side. Hit and drop. He will not, I don't even think he got a yard out of that.
Yeah, we got one timeout and we just called it.
Yeah, but it's 1:12 left in the game, though.
Yeah, but so it's 3rd down. Was it 40-second play clock? 25-second play clock. They're gonna get if we get a stop here, make them kick a field goal.
Yep.
And you're gonna have to block it.
Yes, I'm about to say.
Gonna have to block it.
Points aren't gonna help.
Block it and take it the other way.
Yeah, and we saw it happen at Neville in the playoffs.
Well,
when they lost,
I feel
to
like
a team they were clearly better than.
Benji's talking to the white hat right now, and it's all probably too little, too late. But
well, I don't like to blame games on the officials. We definitely had opportunities that we didn't take advantage of.
Couple of quick updates on local scores. West Monroe 24, Ash 21.
Wow.
Going into the 4th quarter. How about this one? Verity comes all the way back, and they're up 48-42 over Mangum in the 4th quarter. Neville beat Pineville 56-6. I'm sorry.
Lions play Neville in 2 weeks, West Monroe next week, Ash the week after that. And then the Lions will play Pineville. So all those scores you're checking on are the opponents for the Lions for the next 4 weeks. The final 4 weeks of the regular season.
Pretty wild how I did that, huh?
Yeah, yes. All right, 3rd down and 6.
Man, this one hurts.
It ain't over yet.
You right.
Fullback dive, left side this time. He's going to pick up 3 or so. It'll be 4th down, but the Lions cannot stop the clock anymore. Clock is running, and now that clock is under 1 minute. 4th down and a long 3. And whether they attempt the field goal or not, they're going to run that clock down to about 22 seconds.
So 4th and 3. Now, Neville was in a very similar situation. And 4th and 3. They're going to call a timeout, drive it all the way down, and Coach Collins decided to kick the field goal. And it got blocked, and the team took it all the way back for a touchdown, and they lost.
Play clock is Ruston calls their timeout with 26 seconds left. And we'll take a quick 30 and come back for the finale of this game. Actually, we're not. We're going to keep it right here. We're going to thank our sponsors for what they've done for us this year so far. Origin Bank, Lee Edwards Mazda, North Monroe Baptist Church, Martinez Chiropractic. How about Ginger's Kitchen, Twin City Tire, Nels Towing, Randall's Captain Avery, El Tio Jose, Diamond Gun and Outdoor, Paul Evans Bail Bonds, Coney Island Connection, CFM Enterprises.
And Louisiana National Guard.
Of course, Louisiana National Guard, our halftime sponsor.
The Army National Guard. You
singing a jingle.
Got to give it to them. Hey, shout out to the crowd, though. They traveled in
great.
mass to Ruston.
Yeah.
Beautiful crowd. A lot of them are here. Some of them are starting to leave. But most of them are still sitting in the seats, hoping for a miracle right here on this field goal attempt that I assume we're going to see. But if I'm thinking post-mortem, if we do end up losing, you got to think that this one's going to sting in the Lions because they were on the field with this team. They matched up with them. They know that physically, I feel comfortable saying that they got the better team.
Well,
but you are what the scoreboard says you are.
Well, the difference in the game is that block punt for a touchdown.
Block punt, and
that's it.
Not being able to capitalize, being in the plus territory.
They're
going for it. So they watched the Neville game too, Mike.
They go for it.
So this is huge.
Quarterback is in shotgun, and he is going to throw that ball. He's got some room to run if he wants to. Throws that ball into the end zone, knocked down. Lions will have a chance here.
With 18 seconds.
18 seconds left.
Lions go back on offense.
Okay, so you're saying there's a chance.
I told you.
I'm telling you, Coach Jared Barr is a student of the game. He saw the Neville game. He saw what happened in that one. He said the worst case scenario is not that we missed the field goal.
Right.
It's that it's blocked and they take it to the crib. I'd rather leave my offense on the field.
Or was it more so that he really wanted to go 28-14?
Okay, now if you think it's cynical, all right, I'll go there with you, coach. Maybe he did want to say, hey, nah, we want this to look like we embarrass those Lions because it's homecoming, and this is why we scheduled them for homecoming.
All right, the Lions have to have an 88-yard play, and they've got 18 seconds to do it.
And a one-score game don't look as good.
All right, Lions back on offense. Connor has it. He is looking to throw. They've got to prevent defense.
Get out of bounds.
Lions catch
He
it. No,
good he didn't catch it. That's good he didn't catch it.
Incomplete. Took
Good he
5
didn't catch
seconds
it.
off the clock. It'll be second down. And the receiver's not getting up right now either.
It's a hard hit. It's a hard hit that
Trying to see who that was.
That's Cam Brooks, it looks like.
Yep.
Cam Brooks took a big
Yes,
hit.
it is.
But you don't get any time for injury time, I don't think, for offense. Come on, big boy. Fight through. And this is what I don't like. Your crowd starting to leave. Man, you got 13 seconds. Hang out for you guys.
Hang out for you guys.
Trips to the right side, one receiver to the left. Connor in shotgun. 13 seconds left in the game. He is back to throw.
Out route.
Looking.
Don't catch.
Hot. And he
Ain't
got
got no
stayed in
timeout. That's ball
bounds.
game.
Stayed in bounds. 7 seconds.
You
Unless
gotta
you can
fumble
do a
that.
quick snap.
That's just being heady.
No, you're not going to get this
That's
off.
ball game.
3, 2, 1. That's game.
Oh, they got a flag. You're going to get a ton. They probably gonna get one more play.
Get one more shot. Thank you, ref. Thank you. And thank you, Neville. Ruston. Come on back. Come on.
And what
back.
was the penalty? I didn't.
Taunting. What did he do, Jacob?
I think the guys in the secondary start turning our sideline, and the ref threw the flag immediately. So I think we're going to get one more play.
Wait.
And they're still doing it.
He said game over.
Is that game over?
They saying it happened after. It's taunting. You can't end the game on a defensive penalty.
Well, they just did.
It's the same ref that missed the pass interference call.
I'm so confused.
I am too.
If you got any legals out there, if it's a dead ball foul that happens after the play, I guess they saying the game was already over when he did the penalty, so the game is over. So I guess I can punch you in your face as long as the clock is
Well, the
zero.
clock's gone. Smack.
It's all good.
Lions lose by 1 touchdown, and ultimately that came on a special teams mistake. So the Lions go to 5-1. The Bearcats go to 5-1. And this is a good time that the team is not going out to shake hands. The coaches are, but that's pretty much it. So Coach Jacobs will have head football coach Benji Lewis on. He won't be a happy coach, but at least we'll get to hear a few words from our head coach.
Yeah, I have him here with me.
Okay, go ahead.
Coach, we lost a hard-fought game in a game in which we were able to move the ball up until sometimes around about the 30-yard line. We weren't able. What were some of our challenges once we got within the red zone?
Well, I think our quarterback, we needed to hit some more passes and maybe be patient and let the things come open on that. Pre-snap penalties, I mentioned that in the first half. We get 2 or 3 pre-snap penalties at terrible times. It puts us at 1st and 15. Again, like I said, defensively, we may have bent, gave up 1 score in the second half, but man, we didn't break. They did a great job and put us in a position to win this ball game. And, between special teams, the block kick, it's the difference right here. It's 7 points. It's the difference. So we got to do a better job in cleaning up that. I mean, we came over here, an inspired Ruston team, and we can't let that, just get the best of us. We've got to execute, like I said, in all phases, all 4 quarters, and 1 play is the difference right here.
And Coach, I can unbiasedly say that I think we kind of lost to a team that we're better than. What is the message that we give our team after this game?
Well, I agree with you. I think we were better than them, but like I've told them, the week of practice, everything's important. Maybe some of those guys on the punt team, I know there was guys running free, so maybe your job's a little more important than what you let on, and maybe you ought to take it serious because 1 situation, 1 play, as I mentioned on Wednesday, 1 play can change the outcome of this game, and it sure did.
But Coach, usually I like to say congratulations, but hey. We're going to step it up 1 game behind. Hopefully next week we go 1-0. Appreciate it, Coach.
All right. Coach Brian Jacobs down on the sideline with head football coach Benji Lewis. And as he said, it literally came down to 1 play. A special teams mistake. Scoop and scored, blocked punt for a touchdown. What's the attitude like down there, Coach Jacobs?
It's pretty much the same. Even Kill, you feel a sense of disappointment. Like you said, our kids, I think they think that, and they know that we lost to a team that we were very capable of beating. and it just didn't happen. I didn't see a lot of long faces. I didn't see a lot of like sorrow. I think they just took it business wise and understand that you win some, you lose some.
I hate this loss. It's just
Well, and so I mentioned the 2006 year that we lost to Neville. It was a woodshed loss, but we came back with a different type. It was almost humbling, and we had to straighten up and fly right, and we beat the brakes off some people after that.
Right.
And I was part of that staff there.
You definitely was.
And you're telling it exactly how it was. And I think we needed that loss against Neville because we had to eat some humble pie, and we went on a roll.
Well, the Lions have that opportunity. If you remember, just 3 years ago, they lost by 1 point to Ruston in double overtime, but went on to beat West Monroe the next week in double overtime by 1 point. And that's where the Lions go next week, is at West Monroe.
So maybe they'll see, like, all right, we just matched up with one of the perennial powerhouses in the state.
They've been in the Dome the last 2 years.
And for all other than everything, every stat sheet other than the scoreboard, we were better than them. So what if we put it together and we paid attention to some of these little small details
Clean
that
them up.
the coaches are talking about and prepare like a championship team, because we could be a championship team.
Well, and as I mentioned, Ouachita, when they won the state championship in '89, they had one loss, the Ruston Bearcats.
Ruston.
So this season is far from over. It's another whole week. Not the best week for the Lions, but hey, you come up short, 21-14.
It's far from over.
It is.
Got to regroup. Got to go 1-0 next week. And just go 1-0 each and every week after that. I think the kids are getting coached well. I think the kids believe. I think the kids have confidence. I think we're in a situation where we just got to take our lick and keep on kicking.
Boom.
All right, Ricky Robertson, you have any final stats for the Ouachita Lions here before we wrap this broadcast up?
Quick scores: Neville 56, Pineville 6. Ash leading West Monroe, 6:26 to go in the game. West Monroe throws an interception. Ash has the ball up now 28-24. Mangum scores, now up 49-48 over Faraday with 8 minutes to go.
No defense in that game.
No, it's a touchdown fest. Final stats, I got Dalen Powell for Ruston. They had 16 yards in the first half and ended up the night with 101 on 22 carries. He lit it up in the second half. And then the number one had a 32-yard run for them. I didn't get his name, but Hartwell ended up with 147 yards on the night passing. Ahmad Hudson.
Yeah, almost all that was first half.
8 catches for 122. Yeah, he was not very effective in the second half at 15 yards.
They worked the clock in the second half.
For the Lions. Oh, go ahead.
I know. I didn't even go for it, Ricky.
I was going to say MJ Dade ended the night with 157 yards on 27 carries.
Man,
what a heck of a game. Workhorse and got us in position to be able to cap it off. It would be one play that would get us off schedule anytime we get about the 30, and we wouldn't be, or a pre-snap penalty, wouldn't be able to recover for it. And just remember that the kickoff, the pooch sky kick, that was
should have been
right there. That was our opportunity for greatness.
Oh man, and I'm gonna tell you, it's 2 key plays I think when we got down in the red zone, in which I think we should have got more yards out of. That was the Montreal scramble that he just walked out of bounds, and he had a lot of green, as well as if MJ Day would have stayed outside on that run. And he misread the receiver's block.
Oh yeah.
But, that's part of football.
Montreal ended up with 79 yards on 16 carries, and then throwing the football in the air for the Lions. Montreal was 3 for 14 for 25 yards.
Ouch. But I think, how many of those, especially in the first half, how many drops did you have? And it was not just one receiver; it was multiple.
Most of them were like go balls that we were shot balls, go balls that we were trying to get on top of them because they were playing zero, and it wasn't there. 2 of them were blown pass interference calls. One of them was the other one was egregious, and some drops.
And then the other thing to think about is we had 2 missed field goals.
That's right.
Which could have changed the game because then you go for 2 sometimes.
That's right. Wide left and wide right. You're right.
And what's so crazy is that we all said good things that was pretty much key to the game.
Yeah.
Establish the run, get off the field on third down, special teams. All those things came into play.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that was the tail of the tape right there.
All right. Well, Ricky, thank you for all that. Final thoughts, guys, so we can wrap this broadcast up. Look ahead to West Monroe next week. They're not final yet, but they're trailing Ash at this point.
31-24 now.
31-24.
Okay, so it's going to be two teams on the rebound if it finishes
Stays
like
that way,
that.
yeah.
And it's like, who's going to have the better week of preparation and one? And we going into their house.
We are.
And we coming off a tough L. They coming off a tough L. And it's an opportunity.
Yes,
but,
it is.
Man, we going to have to – it's the little things that we clean up. We got to get a chance to be a really good football team.
Coach, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. We got to be able to score on turnovers, and we got to be able to get the ball, get points within the red zone.
Yeah. And
yes.
How about in some semblance of a passing game?
We just got to catch the ball.
Yeah. Exactly.
Montreal's putting it right in their hands, and I don't know if it was the footsteps. I don't know if it was seeing the gray jerseys, and I don't know what it was.
I saw a couple of them. They were just looking ahead to run before they caught that ball.
Facts. And those drops, and it don't seem huge in the time, but it's second and 12 or third. Yeah.
Right.
And I have all faith in our guys.
Me too.
But it always goes back to this here. Big time players make big time plays in big time games.
Big time, yep. Dion.
There we go.
We got a few more big time games ahead. So
absolutely,
no doubt.
We got another 3 tough weeks. We had a 5-game gauntlet. Beat Franklin Parish, lost to Ruston, at West Monroe, home for Neville, at Ash, and then wrap up the season at home against Pineville, regular season. Yeah. So we'll just be on that. We'll take it 1 week at a time. We'll see you Wednesday night at 6 o'clock. Come join us at LTO Jose. We have a great time over there. Coach's show 6 o'clock on Wednesday. And then next Friday night, Rebel Stadium. Lion fans, you showed up for all these away games. Sterlington, Franklin Parish, and especially tonight at Ruston. Do it again next week. We'll see you at the Don Chow's Stadium, Don Chow's Field. So any other final thoughts? All right.
This sucks. Let's win.
Okay, that's right. That's right. For T-Lay and his whole broadcast crew, for Brian Jacobs on the sideline, Ricky Robertson with stats for Des Lighton, I am Mike Downhour. We're going to wrap it up here. Our final score, Ruston 21, Ouachita 14. We'll see you guys Wednesday night and again next Friday at West Monroe. This has been the Ouachita Lions Sports Network, powered by Creed and Creed.
Hi, I'm Melanie, class of 2018.
Hi, I'm Matthew, class of 2020. And our dad owns Mellis Towing.
We don't want your arm and leg, we just want your toe.
343-9998.
Go Lions!
This is your station, Magic 106.1. From New Jack Swing to 2000s R&B. Every beat is a part of your story. Others imitate, but they can't duplicate. Magic 106.1.
I'm Christian Creed of Creed and Creed, and as a proud supporter of Ouachita Parish High School, we want to wish the Lions a safe and successful football season. We know you train hard, lead with character, and represent everything that's great about this team and our community. At Creed and Creed, we do the same. We believe in hard work, teamwork, and fighting hard for our victories on the field and in the courtroom. If you've been injured, give your hometown legal team a call, and remember, Creed and Creed is all you need. Go Lions!
Randall Garvin's Captain Avery Seafood and Specialty Meats is now open. 2 incredible and delicious institutions now under one roof. Fresh cut steaks, stuffed meats, and wraps.
He's got fresh seafood of every kind, along with boiled shrimp, barbecue ribs, sausage, and chicken. Plus, there's always grab-and-go dishes if you're not cooking.
Randall's is also taking ham and turkey orders for the holidays.
Randall's Captain Avery Seafood and Specialty Meats, 1 block off 165 at 2607 Fur Rand, Monroe.
Protect what matters most to you and find out the many ways you can benefit. 100% free tuition and fees to all state colleges. Job training in over 150 different career fields, healthcare, pay, and much more. The Louisiana Army National Guard, part-time service with lifelong benefits. Find out more by visiting www.lang-recruiting.com.
We warmly invite you to join us in worship at North Monroe. Our hearts are dedicated to serving Jesus and growing together as a community of faith. Through the power of worship, the intimacy of small groups tailored for all ages, and our deep commitment to supporting one another as we seek to walk with Christ. Join us on Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m. at our Monroe campus. You can also worship with us at our Bastrop campus at 10:30 a.m. For more info, visit us at northmonroe.com.
Hi, I'm Chris Lewis, the proud owner of Coney Island Connection. For nearly 20 years now, we've served the Oklahomites with our fast, friendly service and our famous chili cheeseburgers and our famous chili cheese dogs. Well, the chili is homemade. I'm asking you to stop by today and give us a try. We also serve hot tamales, roast beef po' boy, fried pickles, and much more. We even serve funnel cake fries here at Coney Island Connection on the corner of North 7th and Arkansas Road.